Stay back. We back on. Let's see. Back on live, baby. Back on live. Okay. Let's see. A little bit of lag. All right, joining us from the road is Andre. So, Andre, right now you're doing a trip from Brooklyn, New York, all the way to Ohio. How long is this trip supposed to take you? About 7 hours, 8 hours? A normal person. How long would it take a normal person? Let me start off asking that.
I don't know, anywhere from 7 to 8 hours.
7 to 8 hours. That's a long time to drive. And how long are you gonna do this?
Well, I usually do it anywhere from 6 to 6.5, assuming there's no traffic or anything like that.
Because you follow the speed limit.
Oh yeah, obviously. I don't go the recommended speed limit, which is about 70 miles per hour.
Uh-huh.
I go my own speed limit, which is about 85, 90.
And he's joking, obviously. And on the
That's what that sign on the road is, isn't it? The white sign with the numbers on it's the recommended speed limit.
Exactly. So how many bogeys? You're known as a bogey smoker, is that correct?
That is correct.
You enjoy. Would it be fair to say you enjoy sucking down a nice Parliament 100? Would that be a fair statement?
I mean, it's a fair statement, especially on the road, man. How can you not smoke a cigarette when you have the open road and crack a beer sometimes, you know?
You gotta crack a beer and smoke a bogey. Beautiful combination. So how many of these bogeys have you partaked in on the road while driving?
Well, I actually smoked one just before this call, and I think that was probably my 6th one so far.
Just before the stop. You mentioned before, they put us down, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, they try to take us down again. They cut the electricity off. They shut the power off, but I got a backup generator. They're not taking me down. I had to get I got two backup generators. The FBI cut the power to the house. Backup generators, we're back on live. We're coming live at you. So you were mentioning that you were going to do a pit stop. You did a pit stop, and let me ask you the question now that everybody that's on everybody's minds. How does shitters?
You know, they're actually really nice compared to Brooklyn and just New York in general. Anywhere else you go in the world, the facilities are top notch. They're clean. They don't smell like shit. There's no bums. Nobody's fucking shooting up heroin in the skulls. It's quite nice.
And that's you would you say that's a necessity and a necessary aspect? If you have to take, like, let's say a nice dump, if you have to take a nice dump, would it help not having bums and junkies around and people asking for money?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know, the thing is, when people take shit, that's when they're at their most vulnerable state.
You got to be scared.
Nobody wants to start taking a shit. Nobody wants to have somebody barge in
Absolutely.
and kind of ruin your entire comfort there. So, I mean, I think it's very important to have nice bathrooms. Yes.
I have to. I had a funny experience today in the bathroom. I'm located around all areas of Manhattan, left, up, down, right, everywhere north. But today I ended up in Port Authority. Now, the Port Authority is known, I don't know if you know this and the viewers know this, but Port Authority is known as a bum central mecca. Meaning that, I don't know what it is, it just draws the homeless and the crazy. I don't know if it's the free bathrooms or the bus fumes that they love so much. But you got top-notch bums there. Not just regular bums, you got the cream of the crop bums over there.
Right.
So you have the classic ball washers, the butt spreaders, the beggars, and everything. Today I went in there. I had a new one, a tweaker. He was a jumper. I had to make it clear to him. I said, "Listen, buddy, if you look at me again, I'm gonna have to strangle you." But the problem is with these bums is even if you know it's a lose, you realize it in the middle of it while you're threatening them. You realize it's a loss because they look at you with this look like they don't know, they're not even there, you know? So then you end up looking like a jerk off. So ruined the piss completely. So just took a piss,
Right,
left, it was terrible.
That's the one thing I learned after using public bathrooms all this time where if you're taking a shit and somebody breaks in, sometimes people try to open the door and they do open it because you forgot to lock it and they see you.
Or the latch is weak. So don't underestimate that. Sometimes the latch is weak on the bathroom. They jiggle it a little bit. They jingle it, give a nice kick. The old ladies, especially old ladies, old men, they like to kick it. And it comes loose.
Right. But what I was going to get to was taking advantage of negative situations. For example, you're taking a shit and somebody walks in, right?
Right.
Now, if you have this scared look on your face like you're in headlights, then you got caught taking a shit.
Right.
Now, if you don't make eye contact with the person who caught you and you continue to take a shit, then he's just a disgusting human being for watching you. So you kind of flip the tables around a little bit.
Let me ask you a question now. Now, do you have to get ready with this stance as you're sitting there? Do you have to keep this in the back of your mind? Like, as you're shitting, are you able to fully relax, or you got to be in the zone? Like, as you're squeezing, you got to be staring straight ahead, 12 o'clock, dead eyes, ready for whatever happens? Or can you relax a little bit and enjoy a couple of squeezes here and there,
No, I mean, anytime you use public bathrooms, you really can't relax there. Let's just be honest.
I had an Albanian friend who had an old traditional grandfather who came to this country in the 70s. He said times have changed. He said back then, different etiquettes in the bathroom. He said when you walked into the stalls, they were so clean, you would take your shoes off and you would sit down in your socks. You'd put the shoes, you put the shoes in the left-hand corner. You sit down. If you notice that there's somebody sitting next to the stall to your right or to your left, you bend down, you stick your hand over, you say, hey, how you doing today? You shake their hand and you'd let them know, I'm going to take a shit right now. You shake their hand, you stare straight ahead, 2 squeezes, that's it. He said if you squeeze more, you got to leave and come back later. It was rude.
Well, that's just, in a perfect world, that's the way that it would be, but unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world.
Not anymore. The world is going to hell in a handbasket, and it's a goddamn shame.
It is. It really is.
And the food quality suffers too. Like, for example, I freaking got so pissed off. I went to the halal stand today for breakfast. I was a little hungry. Don't judge me, whatever. 9 o'clock, I go to the halal guy. Now, look at the scumbag he is. I come up to him and I ask him, I'm like, hey, sorry, are you open? Now, he's looking at me. He has the generator firing. He's like, you know what? For you, I'm open. What do you want? Lamb over rice. Classic. Nothing hard to mess up, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, as I'm eating it, the first thing I notice is, first of all, it's not even lamb. It's some sort of chicken or something. And I found 2 pieces of rat bone, or it looked like rat bone or something in it. I was so pissed off, but also I was so hungry that I ended up eating the whole thing. But I'm never coming back to that scumbag again. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. No, I just had someone on my mind at the end of that. I heard you, but did I tell you how? Okay, let me get into the story a little bit.
Okay.
This is fucking awesome. So, the place I'm working right now.
Right.
Something. When people buy a house, I'm not gonna say which developer it is. When people buy a house, they get a warranty for 1 year. Where if something goes wrong, they send somebody out to fix whatever is wrong.
Yeah.
It's called a service.
Okay.
Whether it be an appliance that went bad or a dent in something, whatever, you get the idea.
Sure.
So this one family bought a house, and there was something that had to be done at the house, so they called into the front office and asked for a service done. So they sent somebody out, and the homeowners were not home, so they left the door open.
Uh-oh.
So they send the guy to do the service. About 6 hours later, the homeowners come back, and they notice mud stains all over their nice new carpet.
Right.
That's not the worst part. Once they got past the mud stains, they look at their couch, and there's some guy sitting there with a PlayStation controller in one hand and a handful of vomit in the other.
Oh my God!
So what this guy didn't know, the guy who was doing the service, is that the homeowner actually has cameras all over the house, kind of like those nanny cams you get now.
Right, yeah.
The teddy bears.
Can't trust people anymore.
So after calling 911, they went back and they looked at the cameras. So this guy comes in, doesn't take his boots off or anything. He literally just like walks through a swamp. He comes in, boots and everything, sees that nobody's home, goes into the kitchen, opens up the refrigerator, starts making himself a sandwich. So he makes himself a sandwich, starts walking around, eating the sandwich, there's lettuce fucking falling all over the floor, and he turns on the TV.
Yeah.
Sits down and notices the PlayStation. So he pops in his favorite game. I'm not sure which game he fucking played, but the point of the story is that this guy took off his belt, tied it around his arm, and started shooting up some heroin.
Oh my
Eventually, this is a true story. Eventually, I guess he must have overdosed, and he started fucking vomiting and passing out. Well, safe to say that guy is not working anymore. And point of the story is that be careful who you let into your house. You believe this shit?
But the guy's all right, right?
No, the guy's all right, yeah.
So basically, he went in, shot heroin, and the homeowner ended up rescuing him, though.
Yeah, but you make it sound like as if, oh, well, at least he's okay. No, the guy fucking ate his food, played his video games, and shot up heroin in the guy's house, and then threw up all over his couch.
that is pretty fucked up.
Yeah. So it's a sick fucking world we live in. You're talking about people not giving you your peace when it comes to taking a shit. So you can't trust anybody anymore. You can't even trust yourself. Sometimes you'll want to fart, you'll fart and end up shitting yourself.
Jesus Christ. That's a crazy story. So this guy, you have any idea he's working somewhere else or anything?
I don't know, man. Nobody's heard from him since.
Yeah, poor bastard. Feel bad for him. You heard, speaking of overdosing and everything, you heard about the stuff that's going on in the freaking Dominican Republic right now with the American tourists and everything?
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, what is it? 4 or 5 of them go over there. They decide they're going to have a little bit of drink, a little bit of smoke.
No, it's more already. It's like 8 or 9.
Is it? It's already up to that? So they were saying it's an epidemic and everything. They're saying Groupon now, they can't even give away the tickets pretty much. They're trying to give them away for free. People won't even take them to go to Dominican Republic because everybody's that scared, you know? Because who the hell knows? There's a couple of theories I was looking here and there because to me it seemed a little shady. I'm like, nobody knows what's going on. A couple of people were saying it's either the liquor businesses that are trying to skimp on the liquor and they're mixing it with some cheap shit that's ended up knocking people out and killing them, you know? So they're getting alcohol poisoning and just dropping dead. But
well, actually, I saw a video on World Star, I think, where some chick was making herself a cocktail.
Yeah.
And she had just ice and cranberry juice in her cup, and then she added some Ciroc vodka. It was like coconut flavored or something like that. So she adds the vodka into the cup, and then she starts like stirring it with her little straw or whatever.
Yeah.
And the shit starts fucking solidifying. It became like slush.
The hell is that?
Vodka became like fucking slush. It's on World Star.
So what does that mean? What did you tell me? What am I seeing here?
Well, I mean, chances, I'm saying that you're saying it could be like the liquor fucking... Yeah, well, it probably is the liquor. Or they're just getting fucking poisoned by the people there. Oh, and then robbed.
Exactly. That was another theory somebody was saying. This isn't crazy. They were saying there's possibility on the resort. It could be a nut job, a crazy serial killer. Now, you tell me, am I wrong for believing that? You know, because think about it, they were always saying people are always getting robbed left and right. There's been rape cases, a bunch of other cases, you know what I mean, where they put drugs in people's drinks, then they rob them. It could be, like you said, where they poison them. Maybe they put a little bit too much poison, a couple of more roofies than they should, and now Joey Badabucci, he's sleeping and he's dead. They killed him. They killed the son of a bitch.
probably the fucking bus boys poisoning them, fucking coming in before the cops get there, looting everything, and then just fucking making a clean getaway.
Yeah, that's freaking horrible. That's terrifying.
And then the resort gets blamed for it.
Imagine this started happening in New York, except with pizza. Freaking some dude. What happened?
I doubt that it's like some kind of serial killer, because if you look at where all these cases are coming from, it's not just one place or one region. It's literally throughout the entire country in different resorts.
Yeah, but how big is this country we're talking? You know what I mean? It's the size of what? Like Brooklyn? Long Island?
Oh no, I think it's a little bit bigger than Long Island, but I mean, it's not a big country, don't get me wrong. But
no, not at all.
What is this guy fucking going around to every resort? He's like, all right, I'm going to kill somebody here tomorrow, then I'm going to take a trip down this way, and then kill somebody there next Thursday.
Well, especially, think about it, that would make sense, especially if he knows that it could be confused with alcohol poisoning, too. That's a genius idea. If I wanted to kill somebody, that's the way I would do it. You don't stick in one spot, you know. You got to go places. What are you, a lazy serial killer?
In Republic, I think you're giving these people a little too much credit, let's be honest.
All right, well, maybe they're not driving, they're riding a bicycle, but the guys pedal fast, they're in good shape, they're not fat like us.
Not even that. Do you honestly think that this guy would be smart enough to actually come up with a fucking elaborate fucking scheme like that?
Their education system, I think it's equivalent to, like Ecuador or something? That's pretty high up there.
No, like fucking Mississippi or something.
There's serial killers in Mississippi. What was that one guy? He kept poisoning the people with po' boys. I forgot, back in, I think, in the 80s or something, you know, the Louisiana po' boys? They used to put, like, what the hell did he put? He put, like, cyanide in the hot sauce or some crap. And then they had to recall a bunch of hot sauce. I might be confusing it with aspirin, I don't know, but it was something like that. It was a crazy Louisiana over there. Sick.
Right.
So, let me ask you a question. How's the, what is that? I'm getting dinged. Who's dinging me? Somebody's complaining? Let me see. Okay. Sorry about that. Distracted for a second. Yeah. To me that's freaking crazy. Weren't you supposed to go to the Dominican Republic, or where was it? Somewhere else, Costa Rica or something?
No, I was thinking about taking a trip to Costa Rica.
Ah, safe over there. Not bad. Now I'm drinking, you know.
Dominican Republic is it's overpriced, man. Like, fuck that.
No, Dominican Republic, I think it's one of the cheapest places to go to.
Yeah,
I have a source confirming. It's the cheap.
You know why.
Yeah, it's one of the cheapest places to go to over there. It's crazy. Speaking of overdosing, how's the Ohio epidemic over there? Isn't it pretty bad?
Yeah, there's a huge oxy epidemic here right now. See people like just fucking tweaked out in the parking lots at Home Depot and shit.
What, looking for work or?
It's getting pretty bad, man. What's up?
Looking for work or just like tweaked out?
No, just like people who just, you know, their day starts out where they wake up, they take a shit, they brush up like a fucking oxy, snort that shit up, and go on with their day like any other person.
So what happens?
And then you conclude.
What do you think happens exactly? They wake up, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Home Depot, get some 2x4s, and by the time they snort it and get there in the parking lot, now they turn into a zombie and they're 10 steps away from the lumber aisle.
Well, I wouldn't say like they're fucking zombies, but like sometimes you pass by a person, you can clearly tell like, oh, this guy's on something.
Yeah, and it's like
you can't tell what it is yet. That's basically the entire state.
Yeah, Jesus. So it's pretty bad. You how many out of, like, let's say, like, out of how many people? Like, how bad is it? Would it be like 1 out of like 20 people you see that's messed up over there when you're driving around?
I would say something like 1 in 30, maybe.
That's very high.
1 in 30 people. 1 in 30 people that I run into on a daily basis are usually on something.
Yeah. What about?
I can honestly say that I see a guy who's tweaked out on something every single day.
Jesus. I mean, I do too, but I'm around Port Authority. I mean, that's like I said, that's no surprise. You'll see
Yeah,
weird stuff over
you're
there.
in a fucking city with like 4 million people. I'm in a city with maybe like a quarter million.
Yeah. I mean, what's there to do? What's there to do? What top? Let's break it down. Top 5 things to do when you're in Ohio. Number 1 would be on your list. What? Shoot heroin or oxy?
If we're talking about like the actual shit to do, I'm thinking probably go to the lake.
Coming in at number 5. Is that number 1 or number 5?
That's number 1. The lake would. I think lake would. I mean, there's just so much shit you can do at the lake.
Let's break it down. Let's break it down a little more. So you can go to the lake. How's the water in the lake, by the way? Is it cozy enough to go in, or you gotta take the tippy toes, or can you just jump in brave style, or is it as cold where you got?
It's the kind where picture this, like on a fucking scorching hot summer day, it's like 100 degrees out. The lake is a fucking ice box. It's like you get into the lake, you get the water on your skin, and then you stand up, and it's so nice and cool and refreshing that it feels almost like it's burning your skin. You know that feeling that I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
So
that's actually very good. I like that. I personally love that.
I love that too. I think it's the best part about going to the ocean or going to the lake.
Who's the maniac that came up with the idea? Oh, you know what? Let's go to freaking Key West so we could swim at the beach. Yeah, it's 100 degrees outside and the water's 80 degrees. You jump in, you're almost just as hot. There's no cooling factor. As a big guy, I need a cooling factor. You know?
Right. Yeah.
I understand if you're an anorexic or something, you're skinny, you're cold. That's a beautiful climate. That's the one thing I don't understand. On that show, My 600-Pound Life, how the hell are all the people from the southern states? That's insane. I'm thinking about moving up north just to cool down. It's already too hot the summers. The more weight I gain, the hotter the summers get. I think that's the problem. I think that's the problem.
They're a lot more than the heat.
I think that's the problem too. People are talking about, listen to me, here's a theory. Let me throw this out there for the folks and the people. People have been saying, oh, the world has been getting hotter since 200 years. Yeah, maybe. But you know what's been getting larger too? Our fupas, our guts. Every 10 pounds you gain, the temperature around you goes up about like 2-3 degrees. That's in par. I need a line graph with this. That's in line with global temperature rising and weight gain. They say that the average woman now weighs as much as an adult male back in the 1960.
Damn.
Yeah. You don't think that might be a possibility? That's the weight gain. When that was the last time you saw a freaking like a skinny person?
Right.
Maybe in Ohio where they're doing heroin. These guys are junkies. They're doing heroin. They're snorting pills, and then they can't even go to Home Depot to pick up the lumber. They had a whole list. They were going to build a fence. They were going to mow the lawn. Now people can't even mow their lawn because there's zombies there.
And then you wonder why there's fucking OSHA regulations, because people constantly get hurt on the job when they're high as fuck.
Yeah. And probably I could imagine it's like a driving video game. It's gotten so bad in Ohio that you have to swerve around. I'm imagining Ohio like this. I don't know, maybe it's a little exaggeration. But as you get into the city, you have to swerve left and right just to avoid these walking zombies. It's sort of like, The Walking Dead over there.
Now, I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
That's not a nice thing.
You go to the city, I don't know what's worse. The people that are fucking freaked out, or the people, like, at least they have a fucking excuse for walking super slow.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Fucking obstacles for the rest of your day.
Or
the people who don't have an excuse, and they're just slow walkers. I hate those people.
Dude, I'm so happy you brought up that point. Listen, today, I was saying the same thing. All right, so listen. I'm on the 4th floor, right? I get on the 4th floor. My mission to get on the 4th floor elevator, go down to the 1st. Pretty simple. You get on the 4th floor, you ring 1. Now the elevator stops on the 3rd floor. A lady gets in with a cart. All right, so I gotta move to the side a little bit because the cart's big. She has cleaning material. She gets in. Now we're going down. Again, I'm sorry. As she gets in, two more guys get in with her. So she gets in, and two more guys get in. Now the two guys, they're blocking the entrance. So there's two guys standing right next to the entrance. I'm standing behind them, next to the lady. Now she rings the bell for the second.
Guys?
Huh?
Who are these guys?
Just guys that got on, workers, normal, out of suits. They got suits on. They had suits. You think I would talk to a guy with a suit? Never talk to a guy in a suit. They might be nuts. Never talk to the person in a suit. So anyway, she rings the second floor. Those two are staying on. I'm assuming they're getting to the first floor. The elevator goes down to the second floor, and I tell them, because I see her, I'm like, listen, guys, I'm like, she's getting off. The one guy gets off. You know why he gets off? Because he's going to wait outside like a normal person and let her get out and then come in. The other guy is standing there and not moving. And she can't get out, and I'm behind him. So I have to squeeze through him. And as I'm squeezing through him, I'm telling him, I'm like, I guess I'll get off then. And I have to squeeze around him, walk out, just to give her enough space to come out. So now I'm pissed. So now me and the other guy are waiting. The lady gets out with the card. We come in. I'm fucking super pissed off because this asshole's just standing there. He didn't even move. We come down to the first floor. As we're coming down to the first floor, you know what he tries to do? He tries to step in front of me and block me out now from coming in. So I gotta do one of the moves where I put my left foot, and if he goes forward, he's gonna touch the left foot. And New Yorkers don't like to be touched, so he avoided. I blocked him with my left foot.
That's the worst part. You can't even body him so that fucking he gets out of the way.
No. It's terrible. Oh, God.
What do you think is worse? Let me ask you a question. Let's ask the real question.
Bums.
What's worse? What's worse? People who walk really slow in the street? Or these fucking dickheads who drive really slow in the left lane?
I think they're the same person. They have to be. The people, you know who it is? The people that walk slow, they're pretty annoying. But we got the Gimp 4000. We got a viewer. The Gimp 4000, he says left lane. I say the people walk.
I agree with that because I can relate to that more. Because ever since you start driving, you don't notice these people as much as you do left lane fucking drivers, man. And the worst part is when you're on a two-lane highway. This fucking asshole is doing 50 in a 70, and if you try to pass him on the right, he starts speeding up. And it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Are you a Sunday driver? Did you not go to the same class that we all did? Get out of my fucking lane. It's like ludicrous then.
They bought a lot of... Oh, did you...
You're on the highway, and if you do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way.
Listen to me right now, scumbag. Did you hear about this law? By the way, the Gimp 4000 said you can bump them with the FUPA right out of the way. The car, you got nothing. Me, I think the walkers are worse, but it's not that the walker. You know why the walkers are worse? Because the walkers can do, basically, they can brake check you. In the car, the guys who drive slow, they're not really going to brake check you that much, but the walkers, they brake check you. The slow walkers, because they don't know what the hell they're doing. They'll stop, especially in Manhattan, they'll stop. They'll take a picture out. I gotta pump the brakes. I'm 250 pounds. You know how many calories that takes to get this beast to stop in front? I gotta pump the brakes at least 7 or 8 feet in front of me, or else it's gonna be a rough stop.
Fucking idiot speed walking when you try to get past them.
Yeah, it's not easy though. But did you hear about this? Anthony, what's his name? Freaking... What the hell's his name? The mayor's freaking passing. This is how good I am. I don't even know the fuck. What the hell's his name? Cumia or something? No, not Anthony Cumia. Anthony Cumia. With the Cuomo. Cuomo. You know what he's doing? Cuomo's passing. Cuomo. He's passing a law. He got a law to pass to give illegals a driver license now. Because he said it's better to give them a license so they can learn how to drive properly than not to give them a license. What do you think about that? I think that's absolute horseshit. Everybody's pissed that I know in the union. They're saying, dude, that's crazy. You're going to give them a license? Might as well give them everything then. They're taking everything.
Look at all the fucking Uzbekistanis in New York already. I mean, every single one of them is a fucking TLC driver. And I guarantee you that none of them actually got a real legitimate license. They bought this shit back in wherever the fuck they came from.
I mean,
and now they're driving a fucking Uber. They drive like fucking idiots. I've never seen worse drivers in my life.
You'd rather
just give them a fucking license.
I don't know. No, they'd rather give them a license because they believe by them taking the courses that we took, it would be safer than just, because he said they're going to drive anyway. He says they don't care. So he said, might as well give. But it's crazy because it's like you're giving them the option. So there's a lot of people that they're not even going to care. They're like, take life off. Screw that. I already got a fake license or something, but they don't care. It's not going to stop them.
Yeah, I remember hearing something on the radio how, I don't know which fucking Democratic candidate, but one of them came up with this brilliant idea where in every single trial, hearing, every single courthouse, whatever, actually, they're going to have a Ebonics translator. Did you hear about that?
No, I never heard about that. That's a good idea, though.
That's actually not bad. But at the same time, it's like, are we just going to completely forget about grammar and just, like, a vocabulary? I mean, are we just going to make it into a third language?
Nobody gives a crap. They don't care. I don't know. To me, that's a non-issue. They want to do it, do it. To me, I don't know. I don't really care about that. It's stupid.
I don't know. I personally, I think it's fucking retarded.
I mean, it is, but the hell can you... You know what I mean? It's what can you do? The world is changing, and it's going to hell.
Well, that's the problem. The world is changing for the worse, and as long as we can admit that, why are we not doing anything about it?
Who are you? Who am I?
Well, yeah, I guess that's a fair point.
I'm a guy with a show who got nobody watching. I got somebody watching called the Gimp 4000. It's probably locked up in a basement somewhere. Got a crab apple in its mouth. Shout out to the Gimp 4000. Please don't leave. Oh, God. 2 in each cheek. That's right, kid. Oh, my God. We're going to have... Listen, let me ask you a question really quick. Since you're still on the phone... in less than half an hour, are you going to want to do a collab, or you got to go somewhere? Because we can get Rob Asso on the line actually and do a collab, because I got the two-way calling old school.
I mean, I'm probably still another hour and a half away.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear you because it's fucking downpouring.
Yeah.
And I'm in my car, so... bear with me here.
I'm bearing with you, ladies and gentlemen. We're having technical difficulties in Ohio. You're not in Ohio yet, I guess, right? You're still in Pennsylvania?
No, I'm about 25 miles away from the state border.
Okay, so you're 25, away from the state border. It's coming down, it's pouring, and how scared are you right now? Are you scared for your life?
No. The best part about driving in the downpour is that everybody else is afraid to be on the road, so you get a clear fucking lane as long as you can see. You're good to go.
What about thunder? Are we having any thunderstorms?
No thunder, just a downpour.
Now, hold on, let me ask you a question. Isn't this true? Isn't this right? I heard a couple of months ago there was a few tornadoes actually in the Ohio area, right? Is it possible? Is it still hurricane season, right? It's still in June. I think it's still there, right? The possibilities of one of the little twisters coming through and messing stuff up.
I think hurricane season is like August to October or something like that. I mean, there's always a possibility of a fucking tornado, right?
How does that sit with you?
I don't care. I'd rather, like, think about it. How many people can say they saw a fucking tornado? I want to see the shit in person.
Yeah,
I don't want to just hear about it.
I feel the same way. It's like seeing a dumpster fire. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it sucks, I guess, that the dumpster's on fire or something, but it's a beautiful thing. Or a car or a house on fire. You know what I mean? Sucks for the person. Don't get too close. Don't get burned by the fire, you know, but enjoy the view.
It's your own fucking fault for having a fucking house right by the tornado, alright?
Exactly, yeah, don't get too close to the tornado. Plus, what's up, you know what sucks too? It's like, dude, how messed up is it if you're like right in the tornado area and you're too poor to have a underground bunker? That must suck.
Well, that's why there's fucking weather warnings. That's why there's evacuations. That's why there's fucking shelters. Dude, during those tornadoes that happened a month and a half ago,
yeah,
there's people complaining because there was a severe weather alert that cut into people's regular fucking programming of The Bachelor. So people were pissed off that they cut out The Bachelor to tell people that there was a fucking tornado warning in their area. Can you believe this shit? This is how stupid some people are.
That is pretty dumb. That's insane. I guess, but I wonder how many, you know what I mean? Not living in that area, not knowing the whole ins and outs and everything about it. How many false calls do you get on that, you know?
How many what?
False calls do you get on it? How many times does the alarm beep, beep, beep? You know, crying wolf have you, you know? It's crying wolf, ba-da-ba-ba, it's beeping, everybody runs, you pack your stuff once, you pack your stuff twice, by the third time, you're like, listen, can we keep it down a little bit, you know? It's like a crazy kid crying all the time or something like that.
Okay, that you know what, that's fine, there is false alarms, but if you're fucking told that there's going to be a Category 5 hurricane in your area, and you're like, well, it's probably bullshit, and then you sit there and your entire fucking house and family get blown away, you can't blame nobody but yourself.
No, I agree with that. If that happens, that's not nobody's fault but your own, you know? I saw a crazy video, actually. Did you see this video? This town got like 8 or 7 hurricanes, something crazy like that. He comes back home crying. He comes back home finally crying. He sees his house being looted by 2 people. Yeah, he comes back. He's like, "What are you guys doing?" They're like, "Nothing. We're trying to fix my house." And he's like, "Yeah, but that's actually my house." And then they act all shocked and surprised and apologetic. They're like, "Oh my God," we're like, "We had no idea." He's like, "You're holding a picture frame with me, my wife, and my kid in it." And then they look at it. They're like, "Oh my God, is that you?" They were she was saying something about having cataracts. She couldn't see or something. It was embarrassing. They put away.
They tried to fucking twist it around and be like, "Wait, you must be the guy who broke into my house and took some pictures of his family here."
Yeah, but the funny thing is,
out of every single picture, you son of a bitch.
That's a Dave Chappelle joke. Yeah. Huh? That's a Dave Chappelle joke, though. He did the with the cop thing. Yeah. Oh man, that's a good one. Let me ask you a question. Food-wise, New York, Cleveland, Ohio. Food-wise, what do you miss the most? Right here on the screen. I don't know if you know in the podcast right now. Everything I got the cheeseburgers spinning, beautiful drink. I got a pizza. What do you miss the most from New York, food-wise? Give me a top 5, top 3. What do you miss?
Well, the only thing I miss is New York pizza, and I made sure to fucking take a bite to the face the other day before I left.
And by pie to the face, you mean all 8 slices?
Large.
A large pizza pie. Is that a pepperoni? I'm good. Please, God.
It's a pepperoni extra cheese.
Ah, okay. You like the extra cheese? Me? Not so much. Too much cheese.
It depends. You know, there is such a thing as too much cheese, and anybody who tells you otherwise is a fucking idiot, because once you get too much cheese on your pizza, all you can taste is the salt. And that's just horrible. Nobody wants to eat. If you want just salt, go get a fucking salt shake and pour some salt into your hand and put that shit clean.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not trying to eat just fucking salt. I want to taste. I want to taste the sauce. I'd like to taste the crust.
Love the sauce. Love the crust. You know, how do you like it? You like it? I love it crispy. I love the bottom of the pizza crispy. It's beautiful.
Yeah, but the thing is, most places can't get that shit down, and they always make it all either soggy or just fucking overcooked and just pitch black.
That's true. You know what this place does in the Penn Station? I like it. They take breadcrumbs and they put breadcrumbs on the backside of the freaking the pie. It's beautiful. It's genius. It's amazing. I love it. It gives it an extra. It gives it an extra crunch. What a beautiful crunch. Love the crunch. Amazing crunch.
These are the types of ideas that have the potential to end fucking racism. That's just an amazing fucking thought.
How so? It's. I don't know. It's beautiful. I love it. What about? So you took 8 slices down straight to the face. Was that in one sitting, or was that a whole all day affair? All day you sit down, you get a. By the way, what did you have to drink? A 2-liter Pepsi?
Oh yeah, that kind of goes to that.
Full calorie?
It's the best donut to eat with any fast food. It's fun.
Full calorie, right?
Of course, yeah. You need that full cal fucking thing.
So I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Did you take it down in one sitting, or was there a feast throughout the day?
No, it was a 5-slice sitting, and then a slice every hour after that.
A slice every hour after, and after the pizza was done, how were you feeling? On a mental, were you okay mentally? Did you have to prepare for yourself, or did you just wake up one day and you're like, let's do it? Were you ready? Is this a preparation, or is this just another Tuesday?
Well, yesterday was actually Wednesday, but yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while now. Like, I was just sitting there and I was passing by all these pizza joints, and I was thinking, wow, I definitely need to give myself time before I leave. And so yesterday seemed like the best stuff, and it was raining too, man. Like, how much better can it get? A rainy day, a fucking large pizza, and then you got whatever shows you want. You can put it on your fucking TV, and you just sit in. I mean, that's what being a fucking adult is all about.
Absolutely, you can't.
And then you go out and some Coke and just fucking drink your liver into oblivion.
So the partying came after, not before.
No. Obviously, I mean, who's gonna do some Coke and get a fucking pizza?
There are crazy people in this world.
The entire night. It makes no sense.
There are maniacs out there in this world that would do that.
You know, they do say that pure cocaine does not kill your appetite. It actually makes you want to eat. But I don't know how true that is.
That's kind of weird.
Look at this fucking dickhead driving in the fucking left. Oh, my, there you go.
It's a rainstorm. It's a rainstorm. You said it's a rainstorm. They're scared. They're nervous. If you drive too close, there might be an accident.
Yeah, but like right now, it's just a light drizzle. So this guy has no reason to be doing fucking 50.
He's doing 50 in the left. What's the speed limit? What is it? 70, 75?
70.
70. Okay. Yeah. What the hell? He's doing 50? That's insane. Get him out of here. Flash the lights twice. What do you do when they're driving slow? Do you just go around them aggressive and then cut them off, or you do the little flash the lights, a couple of honks, like, oh, what's up? Throw up the hands like, yo.
It depends on the mood that I'm in. If I'm like in a passive mood,
Hello? Breaking up there. We got a breakup. We got static. He's driving in the middle of... Hello? Is he there? He's breaking up. Having some trouble. We lost him. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost him. Okay. Let's try to get a connection. This sort of thing happens. He's driving. There's... With these towers, they might have tapped into the towers. They're listening. I know they're listening. They might have tapped into the towers. They know who we're talking to. They're trying to disable it, but with the GPS and everything, they can track his phone. They're probably trying to shut it down, spike him, anything they can. Here we go. We're coming back. We're coming back live. We're checking in.
yeah, you go.
He's back. They try to take you down. I was saying that, but they might be going after the freaking radio towers, just trying to jam the signal, block the signal, so we can't talk, get through.
Yeah, like I was saying, there's one thing that I learned that seems to work very well. There's somebody going really slow in the left lane, is you get behind them. And I'm going to assume that they can't see me. That's why they're driving so slow. So I like to hit them with a high beam.
Nice. That's a nice one.
And sometimes, if you want to be a dick about it, even when they do move, you still stay behind them with the high beam.
Oh, my God. You ever done one of these? I saw somebody do this.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but I promise you, that cocksucker's going to think twice about doing it again.
That's true. You ever done one of these where you're driving and you take the high beam, you start flicking it as fast as you can, and then you kind of stick your tongue out like this, like really quick, so you look like a freak weirdo when they look at you, so they kind of get scared too now. Now they're scared. Now you got them scared and you move over. And then as you drive by them, you pass them, you make eye contact. 2 eyes, I know it's not safe, but you do it quick. A quick glance, 2 eye contact. The head turns 90 degrees, a full rotation, 90-degree turn, a look, an acknowledgement. I want an acknowledgement. I want the person to look. They look back. I look back. He knows what he did. And then if I'm feeling bad, I might give him one of the middle finger, or I just do a shrug. Or a hand throw. A hand throw, I like it. It's a go because it's not too aggressive. Like, yo, you throw the hands up. Oh, scumbag. And then if they do the bow down, the quick bow, the one hand pickup. The one hand pickup, I'm sorry, Father, forgive me. It's fine. I let it go. I cool down. A couple. Go ahead.
Fresh air on the road usually too is these people who. Like, you're not even riding their ass yet, and they're already getting out of your way. I mean, you could just, tip up the door for these people.
Yeah.
Fucking bravo, man. Some people are just, they're able to look behind them when they're driving. There's the people who drive at, 10 and 2, and all they can do is just focus on the road in front of them, and they're scared to look at their side views or their rear views.
Right.
These people should not be driving in the first place.
Yeah.
And then you got the motherfuckers who actually are aware of everything, 360 fucking awareness on the road, and these people are just they're breath of fresh air, man. I'm telling you.
You know where I noticed that? If you've ever driven in Canada, very considerate drivers, they move over 50 feet or 100 feet before you get to them.
Sorry, bud. Sorry. Let me get out of your way here, bud.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Friendly guys. Not bad, not aggressive, nothing wrong with them, but very friendly. I love driving there. But then, in a way, now you become a scumbag. The GIMP says in Arizona as well, trucks move over. Trucks should move over.
Trucks should move over. But listen, if I always get this one fucking dickhead truck driver who decides to pass the truck in front of him, and he can't even speed up past the truck that he's trying to pass.
He gets scared. You gotta press it down on the. You gotta stomp the foot down. Sometimes the rug. Because you gotta accelerate. The truck ain't playing. Listen, if you get a little room and the truck's feeling generous, you gotta take the shot, kid. If you ain't willing to step on the clutch, get the hell out. Go behind him. Get out of here. Let him kick up the dirt in you, you bastard. They're scared. They're nervous. Especially, you ever notice this? This is the worst. This is not a conspiracy. These truckers, they got the radios. Sometimes they're sick. They're sick. They block off the highway. Both of them. If it's a 2-laner, they take in and they're driving parallel to each other right there. They stop the whole thing, and they do it for several miles.
Really, there was one case where, me and my dad, we go to work together. We take separate cars.
Right.
But I'm driving right behind them all the time. And anytime there's a dickhead on the fucking phone, I'll fucking call him up and be like, let's lock this guy in. So we'll just kind of do that same shit that the trucks do.
Oh my God, yeah? You see?
I can't even touch nothing because I'm a dick when it comes to that type of shit too. But listen, I'm not going to try to pass a guy and then do the exact same speed as he is in the left lane. I mean, that just defeats the purpose.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. It does beat the purpose. I mean, what the hell's the point? I mean, what are you, an aggressive maniac, a psycho, a lunatic, a freak? What the hell's wrong with you? It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Listen, at the end of the day, everybody's trying to get to some destination. You know what I don't understand? On the Belt Parkway, the jumpers. The jumpers, they're living in the Fast and the Furious. No consideration for anybody. They're weaving and bobbing and moving and grooving and jumping and bopping. these guys should get taken out like the pigs that they are. I wish there was a law. I wish I had. You know what? I wish I had like a big bumper where I could do the bump move that the cops do. You touch you tailgate them, or what that was it called? Like a catfish or something? Not a catfish, like a freak. You know what I'm talking about? When the cop car does the little thingy.
Yeah, it's called fishtail.
Fishtail, there you go. Yeah, they do the fishtail, dude. These guys, that pisses me off more than anything else. The jumpers, or oh my God, listen to me.
Put somebody just barely on the back, and it spins them out of control.
Listen,
so they fucking start driving like a fish swims. What are you talking about?
Yes, but dude, you know what even pisses me off even more? I just realized this. You know when you're driving and there's a bunch of traffic. Who is this guy? What we have the president? He gets in the shoulder. Oh look, he's the genius. He found the shoulder, and he's just gonna drive the whole shoulder and skip everybody.
Right.
He's
nobody
entitled.
else was smart enough to think about doing that. This guy's a fucking genius.
Yeah, I know. Everybody. Oh my God, I guess it's just a special lane just for him that he can just drive through and go through and nobody's gonna care. When I see that, I swerve the wheel as fast as I can and I get in the middle of it and I block his ass in. I go crazy for that. That drives me insane.
See, this is why I love that Top of Douchebag channel on YouTube, man. Those guys fucking.
Oh yeah, the Russian. Yeah, it's the show with the Russian guys who go around and they put that sticker on the car where it's like impossible to get off, right? The big one.
Yeah, exactly. But no, now they actually use like a different type of glue because there was too many people complaining. So they said they're only allowed to do it if they use like a glue that's like it's easier to get the sticker off.
Yeah.
What they do now is like the sticker is not the biggest threat anymore that they have against these dipshit drivers.
Right.
So they'll just stand in the way, and if they try to keep going, they'll jump on their fucking hood, and then at that point, that's you hitting a fucking pedestrian with your car. And some of these people are so insane, they don't even stop, they just keep going.
Holy crap.
Miles and miles with this person on their hood.
I mean,
the law enforcement is so fucked up and so corrupt that most of them just get paid off, and the people just get away with it.
By hitting them. Was there any accidents over there on that show that somebody actually got really hurt?
There have been fights.
I've seen a couple, yeah.
There have been fights, but I don't know. Fortunately, I don't think any of them really got hurt at any point.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta use the toilet. 2 seconds.
What the fuck are you doing, you dumbass? Fuck. Holy shit, what a fucking idiot. Jerk off. Yeah. What's up, man? Don't bitch.
Just got back. I got myself I'm back. I got myself 2 nice Modelo's in honor of having calling in Rob the Bob.
Oh my god, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Just before I get back, I'm gonna stop by the bodega. Get a fucking little 6-pack and just fuck.
Now, what's your go-to beer? You go to Heineken's, right?
My go-to beer is either Heineken or Corona. It's the same thing we talked about when it comes to Chinese food and why it's so successful is because you know what you're going to get. It's the same shit on every single menu and every Chinese food takeout.
Quality.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like you just want like that feeling of enjoying a beer, so you don't want to take the risk of picking up something that you're not going to like.
Right.
So you go with the classics, the Heinekens, the Coronas, the Modelo's, unless you're like a redneck and you want to go for the Budweiser or something like that.
I don't mind the Budweiser. Like I said, I think the most smartest way to drink beer is this. Listen, you thirst 3 beers, kid. Enjoy them. Pick whatever you want. You want to drink your IPA, drink your IPA. You want to drink your Heineken, drink it.
Right. Actually, it all tastes the same.
Exactly. After your 3 beers, now the rest, just get a Bud Light. Get a Bud Light. Why not? First of all, it's barely any alcohol, so you can drink it all day, not feel like a scumbag. And it barely has any calories. It's basically, you know, what they say, piss water. Oh my
look
God.
at that. I am officially in Ohio.
Congratulations. Ding, ding, ding. Freaking. Dude, you know what happened? Hold on 1 second. I wonder if I should split. I wonder if I should split this podcast into 2 parts. Should I do one where I'll call in Asario, and then
No, you could just get him to join us.
and just switch it? But
Holy shit.
whatever. What happened?
Dude, it is so fucking dark right now. There might actually be a tornado.
It's dark right now. So now, wait, ladies and gentlemen, on our scene, on the show. Hello, the person, whoever's here. Yes. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news on the show, on the campus, in the area, in the arena. We have with ourselves an amateur, I would say almost a storm chaser. You're saying that the possibility of a tornado has skyrocketed now. There might be an encounter. We might be talking with a storm chaser.
There is a fucking part of the sky, the clouds, like this really dark part of it, that looks like it's a lot closer to the ground than everything else is.
Uh-huh.
And I would take a fucking picture, but with this downpour and all these hard to drive. Yeah, dude.
We have a person who has a flaccid penis. And they're saying, help me. Sir, I'm not a doctor. I can't help you. Listen, with the sky and everything over there, what do you think the chances are of there actually being a tornado, being a storm, being something bad happening? Are you scared? Are you scared right now? What are the anxiety levels? Talk to us. Walk us through what's going on. What are you thinking? Are you having flashbacks? Are you going back to your childhood when you were a kid and you first had a Chinese food with the French fries and a little bit of ketchup? Are you?
Holy shit, man! I wish I want to take a picture, but I might lose the fucking call. It literally looks like a fucking upside down funnel.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, get closer to it, but be careful too. Get closer, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm right next to it.
He's next to it.
I gotta speed up and get the fuck away from this.
No. Listen, you should slow down and see it. If that's the thing, we're talking with a storm chaser. Talk me through. Tell me what's going on.
Well, there's no spin on it, but it looks like it's like a funnel. Like the picture of fucking funnel coming down from the sky.
Are you actually so? There's a funnel actually coming down right now?
I don't know if it's coming down, but I see it.
It's spinning.
And holy shit! Yeah, it's definitely coming down.
Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen!
It's right to my fucking right. I gotta speed up. Fuck this.
Holy shit! How close are you right now? How close are you to this thing?
Probably like a mile away. It's right to my right.
You know what they say with the funnels and the tornadoes? They say that that's why I thought, because I know in that area I remember me and my wife when we drove through that area through freaking Indiana and through like Ohio, Indiana, right along there, dude. There's something in that area. I mean, obviously it is. But, dude, we had crazy storms. We also thought, we were under the impression that we were in a freaking tornado. We've never seen storms like this.
Fuck, I wish these trees weren't in the way. I want to see where the fuck it is.
You know what they were saying? They were, dude, don't miss the opportunity. Once in a lifetime, people will pay $10,000. $10,000 to see a tornado.
It's basically right here. I think this is... What is this, like Sharon, Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, this is not. This is Ohio, but it's next to it. And, yeah, it's on the 234 exit. Damn, dude.
I wish I had the, I wish I could pull it up live so we can start tracking, seeing if there's an actual touchdown. Do we?
Like the fucking sky is coming down.
Do we have a touchdown? Do we have a confirmation? Is there a touchdown? Or is the funnel still spinning? Hasn't made up its mind? Or is there a touchdown? Tell the viewers, tell the people. Is there a touchdown? Are we witnessing a birth of a tornado? Is the tornado touchdown? And what's going on?
I don't know. I can't see it. There's fucking trees in the way all the time. I get a glimpse of it once in a while.
As you're getting a glimpse, is it getting better? Are you far away from it?
I'm getting further away from it, yes.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm going to be okay. I mean, if you're worried about me, I'm going to be okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Even though we know you're probably not, but still.
Speaking of which, knowing that you're going to be all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call in our second guest. 1 second. I'm going to call him in. Stay on the line. I'm just adding a call. Stay on the line. Let's see.
Oh, shit. There's some trees that got knocked down here.
There's some trees that fell?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to rob the Bob. Calling him in. Live from Brooklyn. Let's see. 8 o'clock. 8:02. See if he's ready.
Hello?
Rob the Bob, you're on live. I'm merging the call with Andre.
Okay.
Hello? Can you both hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Okay. Rob? Okay.
Yes. Hello?
Rob, perfect.
Hello?
You can hear me. Rob, listen, can you talk a little bit lower or lower the volume? Because your volume is blowing out Andre's a little bit.
Okay.
Good. Rob, I don't know if you noticed, Rob, freaking Andre, he's driving to Ohio right now, so he already did. He's like an hour and a half away, whatever. Listen, this man, he's in a tornado. Not literally in a tornado, but he says over his right-hand side, no, strictly to his right, strictly to his right, a mile away, a tornado. There's a tornado going on right now, basically, that he sees.
Oh, wow. You okay?
Yeah, see? That's the fucking friend. First question. Yo, you all right? No.
That is the first question. I'm on the
Okay.
phone with you. I want you to get the shots. I want you to get the experience. Listen, life's a little scary.
Closer to the fucking tornado.
Get a little closer. Why not? It's exciting. Who gets
Jesus,
to see
that-
Listen, who gets to
I
see a
would've been
tornado on a
scared.
Thursday?
I would have been scared out of my...
Take some fucking LSD and then go fucking tornado hunting.
Rob, being from Brooklyn, have you ever seen a tornado?
No, thank God.
That is. It's true. Would you ever
Actually,
want...
wait, hold up. I don't... I think one day when we saw a little tornado walk into the park and we're like, what the fuck was that?
Wait, you
That was
talk...
probably just a gust of wind, dude. Come on.
Huh?
Was this on 86th Street and 17th Avenue in Brooklyn in the summer when we saw the whatchamacallit? We saw the devil, what's it called? The dust devil? You talking about a dust devil?
Yes.
Yeah.
The dust devil.
Yeah, we've seen that. I've seen that several times actually. I think a couple of times I got caught in one too. Like I ran to it. Like I ran to it because it's weak. It's like a little baby.
Yeah, I know. So I guess I lied. Yeah, that's the only little tornado I saw in my life.
Andre, remember we actually saw a tornado when we were in Brighton Beach and we looked across and we're like, dude, that looks like a tornado. Were you there with me when we saw that or no?
Yeah, but I don't think that one touched down.
No? But this one touched...
Like across, I think it was in like Jersey or something, or maybe Breezy Point.
Yep. I think it was in Breezy, or yeah, exactly. It was in Breezy or Jersey, and we were looking across and we saw it. That was a crazy, man. That was a crazy day.
Good.
Rob, how's your day been?
It's been good. Can't complain.
What did you have to eat? Let's hear the menu. What did you have? Did you have something Spanish?
I had a steak and egg and cheese with coffee.
Beautiful.
Had a rice and beef. And that's about it.
And are you full?
Should catch something Spanish.
No, I'm not.
He's not even full. I got pizzas spinning and burgers here. We're in the bar.
Oh my God, that sounds
relaxing.
awesome.
Everybody's hanging out. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's relaxing. Right now I'm having a Modelo. Enjoying my life. Having fun. Podcasting. Listen, Andre, so now you are out of the danger zone. Can you walk us through how it felt and how you're feeling right now?
I feel like I really want a beer, but I don't want to stop at the gas station and cut into my fucking ETA time. That's how I feel.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the beer craving right now?
I guess like a 7.5.
We have a 7.5. That's a pretty high number.
Something like that.
Rob, how about you? What's the beer want levels right now? Are you actually having a beer as well?
No, but my love for liquor is probably 7.5.
The liquor 7.5, you see? Let me guess. If I know you right, we're going to go with Johnny Walker neat.
Yes, exactly.
And when we go with Johnny
Right.
Walker neat, we don't add any ice. We just have it straight. It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm. And enjoy all the liquor you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what is this I saw on your last show? I think it was fucking Peltsman or something. Was talking about the flat Earth theory.
Yeah.
Is that guy stupid or what?
No, Peltzman's
I think he's half a retard, bro.
No, Peltzman's not insane. He's not crazy. He's not insane, but he didn't want to get into it. He didn't want to get touchy but the weird thing is when I called Peltzman, I said, "Listen, Peltzman, I'm gonna ask you and I'm gonna ask you straight. I'm not gonna BS you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna push you left. I'm gonna push you right. But I'm like, if you're gonna do this show and you're gonna come on, you have to be honest with me and the viewers. If you can't be honest with me, I don't want you on the show." And he said, "Please, please have me on the show. I'll be honest." As soon as he got on the show, I could hear his lip quivering, and you know what I'm talking about. He has a lip quiver. I could hear it through the phone. He started quivering and he started backtracking as soon as I brought up Flat Earth. Peltzman, don't lie that you did it. Because he had some very interesting theories about it. But as soon as I brought it up, he starts backtracking. He went with the Jesus is Canadian theory, which I heard back in, I don't know, in some other conspiracy forums or something, that they think that Jesus is Canadian. It's weird. And then he... Yeah, it's weird. It's insane. It's like the same thing with the with the Mormons and whatever. They got the guy in freaking Utah when the real guy's from freaking from the Middle East. What are you doing? You can't throw him over there. You just move neighborhoods, and not even neighborhoods, countries.
Danny's Alex Jones conspiracy guy now.
No, he's not. Or he might be. He might be, but he's scared to bring it up, and it's okay. Listen, nobody's going to judge him. Nobody's going to say anything negative or anything like that. But listen, Peltzman, if you're going to be on the show, all I ask for you is actually to share it. Because he went with other theories. He was being weird. He was talking about Rob lighting farts and trying to set buildings on fire or something like that. Now, Rob, if he's correct and you were lighting farts to set buildings on fire, how many farts do you think that would take? I can't imagine it would take one fart to set a building on fire. If you'd have to get pretty close to like a freaking dumpster or a mattress, probably shoot like 6 nice farts in a row with like a torch flame, to at least get a fire started. At that point.
Yeah.
What was that?
I probably shit myself at that point.
But if you did shit yourself, would it still catch fire? That's the question. Would the shit add fuel to the fire, and would we have a mattress burning? And now not only is the mattress burning and the building's on fire, but now it smells like shit too. This is horrible.
I'll be called the fart man after that.
You would be. You would go down in history known as the fart man. The man set the building on fire 6 farts in a row, and he shot himself too.
So go down in history with that one.
So what you're trying to say is these rumors of you having this like sick fart fetish of burning buildings, this isn't true, right?
I don't think so.
I mean, I believe you. I think Peltzman was trying to throw me off or something like that, so that was weird.
Peltzman is an interesting character. We all know that.
Everybody knows that, yeah.
Let's be honest. He's not fucking interesting at all.
He has some interesting theories. I was trying to get...
Anything he says is either A, he's not actually serious, and B, he's regurgitating some fucking bullshit that he's heard somewhere else.
Oh my god, what about the day he said he was a comedian?
Call him right now.
Let's see. Maybe I can do it the real way. I'll give him a call. Let me see. Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm adding a call.
All right.
We're going to call him. I'm
Okay.
calling him out on this. Ladies and gentlemen, we're calling Peltsman.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm calling him. We'll give him a call. Well, this is a fair show. We're going to let him clear his mind. Let him speak his mind. Let him clear his mind. Let's see what's true, what's not. What is he saying? Is he going to pick up the phone or is he not? Who bets who what? Is he listening? Is he scared? If you're there, pick up the phone. I know you're there. Open up. Pick up the phone. Open up. Pick it up. For the people. You owe it to them. About 6 foot. Let's see. Nothing. We
Please
got
leave
nothing.
your message for 91.
We got nothing. Had to turn the... All right, we're back. Are you guys back?
Yes, we're back.
All right, we're back. He's not picking up the phone, ladies and gentlemen. He's terrified. He's trembling. He's shaking. I know he's watching, and he's scared.
Oh, I believe it.
1 second. I gotta get some. God damn it. Here we go, boys and girls. Get the party started. Listen, I want to know, Rob, are you are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Andre, you still there?
Yeah.
Listen, do we have... Let's see. Somebody needs a confirmation on the height. We need a ruler. I don't think I have one.
What's going on?
I don't know. Somebody's asking me how tall I am, and they don't believe it. They think I'm lying. I said I'm about 6 foot, which is pretty... I would say that's pretty fair. No? You guys know me. Pretty fair, around 6 foot.
Like
3 more inches.
All right, so whatever. 6'3". There you go. You happy? Now you got the actual number. You happy? Freak. What I was saying was, listen, with Peltsman, you can't confront him too much. He'll get scared. He'll run away. He's a nervous guy.
He's an emotional dude.
Not a lie. Not a goddamn lie. Don't call me a liar, you bastard. I would never. Why would I lie? They're saying I'm lying about the height. Why would I lie? Love garlic
Well,
bread.
because that's a common thing now. A lot of people like to exaggerate their height, and I don't know why.
Yeah. What is it? They were...
I mean,
Go ahead.
unless somebody's like 5'6", you're not gonna say that they're fucking 6'3".
Peltzman's calling, ladies and gentlemen. We got the call back. We're accepting. Hold on. Can I merge? Peltzman, you're on live.
Alright.
You're on live. You're here with Andre and Rob. You're on live.
I'm there with Andre and Rob right
Yeah, he never farted. Rob never farted and lit his farts on fire. He says that's a lie.
Wait, Rob never farted that night?
If I had a ruler, I would use it. Now they're
Wait, try
calling
measure
me
it.
a lie. Peltzman, what's your height?
What's my height?
What's your height, Peltzman?
5'10".
5'10". Rob, what's your height?
5'10" and a half.
5'10" and a half.
Wait, stop. Rob and Peltsman are the same height?
I said 5'10".
Not if I have anything to say about it. Get the fuck out of here, 5'10". You fucking liar.
Wait, so hold on. You're trying to tell me that Peltzman's not 5'10"? What would you give Peltzman?
You just
5'7".
said he's 5'7". Where'd you get 5'10" from?
They're lying. I wouldn't lie. Wait, that's actually true. Hold on, Rob. Aren't you way taller than Peltzman? I said, Rob, you're way taller than Peltzman. Peltzman, you sound your phone. I'm not saying anything about your phone, but your phone is so muffled. It sounds like the phone's on 4 Xanax bars right now.
Thank you.
I can't. I'm standing over here right next to the thing. I can barely hear it, for God's sake. Listen, if the lies are confirmed, I'll tell you what. I'm getting a ruler the next show I do. I'll get a ruler on air. I'll even film the feet. I'll film the feet and the height. I'm not a liar.
Word.
They're trying to call me out. They're saying I'm lying about my height. They're saying everybody's lying about. Listen, if everybody could be lying about their height. Peltsman's not 5'10", goddammit, though.
Yo, how can we find your podcast?
What happened?
How do we find your podcast? Send Zelly the link.
I already sent you the link. The pizza's real.
We're at Zelly.
We're at Zelly.
Where is it? Hold on, where's my hand?
Oh, he has the link. Hold on.
So where's the pizza? Over here somewhere, I think.
Hold on.
Oh, you're with Zelly?
It's here.
Yo. Yeah.
I sent the link.
Yeah, I'm with Zelly.
Well, whoever's on it, they got the pizza. Andre, and what's your height? And Andre, what's your height right now?
Yo, it's lagging by a few seconds.
My height is 6'2".
All right, so Andre's 6'2", I'm 6'3". Rob, you're 5'10 and a half. Peltsman, you're 5'10. If I had a bet,
5'7".
you're 5'7".
Yes.
Somebody's calling out bullshit on Andre. Juggernuts is calling out. They're saying you're not 6'2". He's more like 5'9". That's not true at all. I know the man. If he's 5'9", I'm what, 6'11"? I mean 5'11". What's going on there, Peltsman? What are you doing? What are you listening to the news? You listen to Alex Jones? Turn Alex Jones
Yeah,
on.
we're listening to the podcast.
So make it lower. What are you, nuts? You're coming in like an animal. We can hear it. Listen, Peltsman, do yourself a favor. Take yourself off the speaker and talk into the phone, and so we can't hear you.
Okay. I'm gonna stop talking.
There we go. Perfect. Peltsman, listen.
better?
What were we trying to?
Out of your mouth and stick it back up your ass.
Thank you. What were we trying to confirm here? Peltsman, listen, Andre was asking you about the flat earth. Can we get into it? You didn't want to talk about it last time. You seemed a little bit nervous and apprehensive. And listen, I understand there's people listening, there's people watching. It's a nervous subject. You're touchy, I'm touchy, everybody's scared. But realistically speaking, with the flat earth, what is the cause? What is the phenomenon known as the flat earth? Where did it start? Where did it begin? What the hell is going on with it? Tell it for the people who don't know, the viewers who are watching, they don't understand what's going on. Please, enlighten
From
us.
my understanding about flat Earth, it's all about chicks with flat tits.
I'm sorry?
It's all about chicks with flat tits.
And we're gonna disconnect.
I can't understand what the fuck this guy is saying. I mean, he's like making love to the fucking phone piece.
I don't know. He's talking crazy. He's too scared. He's too scared to indulge and talk about what he's actually talking about. And now we got a confirmation.
The phone, that's the shit that I go through. He's always fucking like muttering into the phone, like he's just even talking. He's too lazy to talk.
He's,
Or like just make coherent fucking
guest appearance here by Lucano, or Danny's best friend. So what I believe flat Earth is
there we go.
they've been using us, they've been experimenting on us, and they think we're just special, somebody's commanding our body right now, like a VR right now.
Don't go into the rabbit hole.
You can go into it.
They couldn't afford a better body to using mine right now. It's a mediocre life. Pretty good.
So,
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know. We had a guest appearance. I didn't even authorize this. We had somebody tap into the phone lines.
We just had a guest appearance. Her name is Luciano.
Luciano, yes, very good. What was it?
Yeah.
Somebody said this. Listen. Somebody said this. Somebody said Andre is a solid 6'1". The fans know. Then Juggernaut said he understands a flat ruler because he is lying. Then somebody else said maybe 6'1". Maybe he's 6'1" on the tippy toes. And then another person said he's using platform shoes.
Does anyone else understand flat Earth?
Does anyone else understand flat Earth? Of course not. Nobody. That's why we're talking to you about it, because you're the guy who brought it up, and you were telling me on the Dark Tuesday One time when we were looking at the moon, you said the Earth is flat, and I said, "What do you mean?" And then we had like a half an hour discussion about the whole thing. But now you're backing up about it. You don't want to talk about it. Why? You think somebody's watching? Nobody's watching you. Nobody's gonna watch you. They're only watching me. They're trying to shut down the podcast. You know what I have to go through to keep this thing up? I have 3 backup generators in the backyard trying to keep this thing going.
Good. You keep talking about flat Earth.
What was that?
Yo, cut this fucking Bob loose. Who put him on the phone?
I called him in. Caught him loose. Peltsman.
Peltsman, can I ask you a question?
Hold on. We got a question. Go ahead.
You're an amateur comedian, right?
Huh?
Stand
you
up.
You used to do amateur comedy.
Peltzman's a stand-up. I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Keep talking, guys. Sorry. Keep it going, though.
What?
Keep it going. I have to use the bathroom.
You say you used to do comedy shows in Buffalo.
I used to do stand-up comedy.
Is them an open mic?
Yeah.
Well, that's
What
what
about
stand-up
him?
comedy usually is.
Yeah, how what you call? How you started off as your first
How
joke?
they start off?
Yeah.
I'm not thinking of anything on the fly.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Not thinking of anything on the fly.
Oh, so you didn't like write it out, do a script, to go on those stand-up?
Not really. It's open mic. You can say what you want to.
Wait, you
Oh
didn't?
yeah, I know it's open mic, but I would think like somebody would have a routine doing it.
Right, it's like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Because you're
In
talking
this
to a
case,
mic
you have no diarrhea
you're
of
walking
them
into
tonight.
a comic.
So we're talking
Oh, yeah.
to
Only
an
diarrhea of the mouth.
we're talking to an amateur comic. Let me ask you about this, about the stand-up comedy. When you went up there, how long was your whole bit set? And actually, you know what? Can you do the bit set? Can you do the joke? I want to judge it. We're going to judge it if you don't mind. Everybody, I want everybody who's listening, everybody who's talking. Let's be quiet for a minute. Peltzman, the floor is yours. Tell us the joke. We'll all judge it. No pressure.
Right.
Go ahead.
That's a good idea, actually, yeah. Give us your best joke. Give us your best one line.
I don't know. I don't have any jokes.
So just pretend this is an open mic, you know?
It is.
It is? I don't know.
Yeah, it's open mic
Usually
comedy show.
drunk for those, so.
I can't. It's glued. What was Peltzman? What was that?
I mean, I wish I wasn't that sober.
Well,
So what you're saying is
wait, hold on. Hey, can I pose you one question?
Sure.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Peltzman, but you're in an environment where you could get unsober right now.
yeah.
I get unsober, as in get high.
Yeah, you just mentioned you're with Zelly.
Yes. it
Yeah,
did.
but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about getting drunk.
Wow, so you need to be drunk to do comedies?
Basically.
But do you at least remember the bit and how? Okay, let me ask you this. Forget it. You can't do it. You're too nervous. You're scared. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Nobody's judging you. Too bad we are. But how did it go? Do you even remember how it went? And how drunk were you? How many drinks did it take to get up to the stage?
I was pretty flustered, so.
Yeah. And how did it go? Did you get a standing ovation? Did you get a couple of laughs? What did you think?
I don't know. I woke up in the morning with a hangover.
Zelly's here. Hello, Zelly.
I was so nervous.
Welcome to the cast. You joined us. Zelly, you were there was Zelly there when you did the stand up?
No.
He wasn't. So you went alone where nobody can confirm or disconfirm basically you going up there, right?
Well, I lived there, so.
Who was there else? Was anybody else there with you, or you just decided to go on your own because you watched too much Dave Chappelle stand up and then you thought you were gonna be the?
No, I was in school there. So,
You went to so you went to what, like a stand up comedy school?
no.
So how
Holy
can you
shit.
use your words to try to express to us instead of just giving me a no or yes? How did the whole thing go?
Why are we getting feedback?
All right, listen. The signal's getting lower and lower. Peltzman, you gotta.
Wow, I just found the most interesting quarter right now.
What's going on with you? He's done. We got him. He's done. Peltsman's done. Hold on. I got to get Zelly. Zelly's calling. Zelly, you're going to be on the cast. Zelly, you're on live.
Yo.
Zelly, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, we have Zelly, we have Andre, we have Rob, and we have Peltsman. We have a full house on the podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Zelly, how's everything going tonight? How are you enjoying yourself? How's everything?
Didn't die yet.
Didn't die yet. That's a beautiful phrase for a beautiful Thursday. Thursday didn't die yet.
Holy shit.
Anything? Zelly, have you ever done any stand-up comedy or anything like that?
Nah, but I've been heard I'm a natural.
Can you give us a nice joke that would warm up the audience for the ones who don't know you, who don't know anything about you? Can you give us a nice warm joke that'll make everybody giggle and feel warm inside?
What? They want a picture of Peltsman?
No, a joke. I can't believe you guys laughed at that. I can't believe you guys laughed at that. Jesus. Peltsman, did you hear that?
Come on, make a joke, man.
Me and Peltsman are the only ones who didn't laugh. Either that or Peltsman lost the service. I don't know what's going on. We got one guy. He survived the freaking tornado. We got Robin.
Hey, how you doing there, Andre?
He's alive. He's good. He's about an hour away. What are you, an hour away now?
Not even, like half an hour.
He's a half an hour away from his final destination. He's going to hit the road. I mean, he's already almost at his destination. He's about to safely land, basically.
Dude, what is up with this fucking feedback? It's starting to annoy me.
What? Whose feedback?
I can hear like somebody listening to it online and while we're talking, like somebody's fucking.
Yeah, I don't know. Rob, is that you? Who is that? I do kind of hear a little bit of a feedback.
It's probably me.
Can you turn it down a little bit? Just a little bit. Can you turn down the volume just a bit? I hear that. Yeah, I hear it now.
Yeah, I don't have the show on. I'm just talking right now.
All right, yeah, that's good. Exactly. That we don't need to be, up there, in there, whatever. Listen. So, Rob, anything interesting happen? You had any run-ins with homeless people? Anything like that? Any crazy events that you like to share? Any stories?
Oh, well, I got a story of a homeless person, but this is a while back.
Let's hear it. We hate the homeless.
Yeah. It was one day, I come out of the train. I was going to work.
Okay.
And I saw this homeless person, whatever. I saw a cup there.
Uh-huh.
So I gave him $1. I'm thinking that's what he wants. He was like, I guess, halfway sleeping.
Right.
Then at that moment, I see him. He grabs the cup and throws it at me. I'm like, what the fuck? And he starts yelling at me. Oh, I don't need money, blah, blah. So I took the $1 back.
Hold on 1 second. Give me just 1 second. Give me 1 second. Peltzman's calling. Peltzman, I just merged you on. Sorry, Rob. Go ahead. Peltzman, be quiet. Let him talk. Go ahead. Continue. So you put $1.
I took the $1 back.
Rob, keep going. My apologies.
Rob.
Yo,
just listen. Dude, stop interrupting him, please.
Just saying, I'm the homeless guy.
Who has the feedback, dude? You got to turn down the volume. Hold on, Rob. So go ahead. Hold on. Sorry. You put $1 in this cup, and what happened?
He threw a cup at me, and I got mad, and he was like saying, all right, so I took his $1 back.
Why did he throw the cup at you?
I don't know. He was a crazy maniac.
Oh, my God.
Now, the thing was...
Did you just say that you robbed the homeless person?
Everybody's looking at me like...
Did you rob the homeless person?
No, that was my $1.
Wait, it was your $1 and you robbed it?
You have a lot of feedback. You got to turn your phone... You got to turn the background down. Because I can hear the computer.
It sounds like he almost tossed it back at you. So you just picked it up like a Jew.
yeah, took the $1 back. I was like, you threw a cup at me. What the hell? So
well, that makes you an Indian. Right? Does that make you an Indian?
Peltzman, please, God, turn down the feed. You're killing me. You're killing me.
I don't know
Just come on.
Yeah, I think it's from Peltsman.
Peltzman, hang up.
Let him loose until he gets the shit back together.
Peltzman,
shit together.
Yeah, hang up right now, please. You're killing us.
I'm also having a conversation with somebody here.
That's
No,
right.
you talk on your phone. Just go to the other room.
Stop fighting. What are you bickering on the Thursday? What's the matter with you?
Thursday, you're supposed to get high. What's the matter with you?
He's not high enough.
Listen,
Yo, pass the blunt to the nigga on your right.
I had a crazy run-in with a bum a couple of days ago, dude. I got so pissed off. So anyway, I go to the food cart. There's a bunch of food carts out in Manhattan, like all over. You know, you get like beautiful deals too. $3.50 you get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Another $1 you get a Diet Pepsi or a coffee, whatever. So I go in there. As I'm ordering, a homeless person comes up to me and they're looking straight at me as I'm paying the money. They come up to me, they point at me, they're like, let me get $1. I look at them, I'm like, I showed them my money. I'm like, you see this money? I'm like, I'm not giving you nothing. I'm like, I'm not gonna give you $1, nothing. Come on, give me $1. I'm like, I'm not gonna give you $1. Then I tell her, I'm like, why don't you get a job? Nobody's gonna hire a criminal. She tells me, I'm looking at her, I'm like, so that's my problem? And I'm like, first of all, that's a lie. There's a bunch of unions and trade schools that don't do background checks that will hire you. And second of all, what's the $1 gonna do? Okay, let's play this through. I give you $1. Now now what? You're in law school? No, you're gonna take the $1 and you're gonna buy a beer or something like that. I'm not giving you my $1. And then second of all, why the hell? Look at them. Their minimum is $1 now. How about I'll give you 10 cents. Is that they're not even gonna take the 10 cents now or something like that? $1 is a minimum. I heard bums on 42nd Street and 10th Avenue. They start at $5. They don't even take the $1 anymore. It's gotten that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, let me tell you another story.
Yeah.
I'm not lying about this. I'll admit I was a little drunk when this happened.
Let's hear it.
I saw a bum, and his sign said, I need money. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to buy booze.
Right.
I gave him $20.
You gave him $20?
Yeah.
Because
I
you
was a
don't
little
mind.
drunk, but I was looking at the sign. I was like, yo, you at least be honest.
That's a fair point. I agree. I enjoyed honesty.
Yeah, everybody enjoys honesty.
You know, my friends were like this. You really gave him $20? Yeah. You know, that's like 2 6-packs. Like, come on, like, what the hell?
Exactly. What's 20 gonna buy you now in the city, especially? You know. That's who's laughing at me? Is that Zelly?
Yeah.
That was Zelly. I recognize. Love that laugh. Beautiful.
No,
laugh.
you sound like a freaking chimpanzee, bro.
I got a great laugh. Rob, you got a better laugh than him, then even.
You
I
should
can't
put
hear
on
you.
like a chimpanzee emoji on the screen every time I laugh.
Yeah. So, what about any other stories? Andre, don't you have some run-ins with the bums, too? Especially on Brighton Beach over there. You got any good stories for us?
Oh, yo,
no,
there was
I
pretty cool.
just started learning to fucking ignore them. And
Okay.
they won't even give me anymore when they see me, because like every time they used to ask me for change, I just fuck with them.
Yeah.
Like, tell them to give me some fucking change, because I'm the one who needs fucking help.
Andre, tell them the story about that time somebody took a dump in Brighton Beach, Sam.
Nah, fuck that.
Yo, Andre, what about...
People used to take a dump in my staircase all the time.
Well, you live in Coney Island, so that's a dangerous area, man. That you could step
Took
on
a dump
dumps
in the
easily.
staircase?
Yeah, people used to take dumps in the staircase because they apparently hated the super.
But is the so the super has to clean up the dumps?
Well, somebody has to do it. It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
How many dumps on average do you think you would
does the super
see?
live in the building?
Nah, he doesn't.
It would be funny if the super lived in the building, they took a shit right in front of his doorstep.
Zelly, let me ask you a question.
Well,
With these dumps, so because the super doesn't live in the building, is it safe to say that sometimes these dumps would sit in the staircase for about 2 days? Or would it be cleaned up next day, gone?
Next day,
Next day.
probably.
So you never seen like a poop completely solidify in like the January weather when it was super cold? It gets to like -10 or
Yeah.
something.
Nah.
No.
I'm pretty sure they don't want to go out.
Right. How many?
Some of these people probably their plumbing was on the fritz.
So basically, what you're saying is their plumbing was messed up, and as a payback, they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm a decent person, but I'm gonna go on a staircase, and then I'm gonna take a poop there.
Yeah, I guess.
What's wrong with? What do you live with?
Bunch of bears, bro.
Jesus Christ. These people are savages.
Like they're doing bear shit all over the staircase.
But is there a lot? Is this a rare occurrence, or is this like a frequent thing? You're like, oh, look, somebody else is angry at the super.
Dude, it's fucking Brooklyn. This shit happens all the time, literally.
Yeah, you should have seen the person that... Yo, the new videos out there online is crazy.
What video?
About the train station.
What happened? What happened to the train station? Tell the
a
people.
Guy pulled out a fucking toilet. A portable toilet.
I saw it. I saw it. Yeah.
Were you serious?
Yeah. He pulled out a portable toilet. He sat there while his friend videotaped him taking a dump. Yeah, I actually saw that, dude. Yeah, it was crazy. He did it for the
guy gotta go.
Yeah, he did it for the views. What happened? You gotta go?
No, I said the guy gotta go.
Oh, I thought you had to go. You got scared for a second, like somebody was coming home or something.
Hey, man, listen. Hey, let's tell the Brian B story.
Which one? Which one with the like transgender who was pooping?
He wasn't transgender.
I remember that one where I saw me and Andre were going to Brighton Beach. There was like some transgender dude, but it looked like a chick. So we're at the beach, and as we're getting out of the beach, we're walking to the back to the boardwalk, and I point to Andre. I'm like, oh my god! I'm like, dude, look at that chick taking a dump, cause she had like long hair and she looked like a chick. But then Andre's like, no, look at her dingy dong. And we're like 18, 19. I'm like, dingy dong. And he's like, yeah, you know, cock. And then you see the wiener, and then you see the dump, and you see the newspaper. It just shocked me. I got scared. It was very traumatic. And this was I think it was in July.
How do you feel about the transgenders going into competition with women in sports?
Well, just like everybody does, I'm about to identify as a female and go into basketball, so there's nothing wrong with that, man.
They made a movie about that.
Yeah, they did Joanna Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up. Did you see that article where some guy went to a bar where they offered a discount to women, and he said that he identifies as a woman, so they refused to fucking give him the discount. He ended up suing the bar.
Yeah, it was for a special brewery that was doing the wage gap thing, right? Yeah, I saw the 20% off. So they said you have to, as long as you say you identify as a woman, you're going to get 20% off. To me, it's so silly. Dude, well, you have to sue everybody. Just let them do it. So what? Okay, they want to do the discount. Whatever. Don't go there. Don't shop there. Why are you trying to control what everybody does? These guys want to do some weird stuff. Whatever, dude. I don't know.
Okay. What about this? In Brooklyn College, it says right there on the wall that you can use the bathroom with the gender you identify with.
Yeah. Have you done it? Have you switched?
No, I haven't done it. I'm not trying to get that kind of attention.
You know, it'd be cool if you would go into like the girls' bathroom, and in the middle of it, you run out screaming because you're like, I just switched. I'm a dude now. So like in the middle of
right?
Yeah. You know what they should do? What do you guys think about this? In the women's bathroom, they should add urinals in case dudes identify as a girl. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, but then But then what's the point, you know? I think they want you to squat to pee in those bathrooms.
Nah. They should add urinals in girls' bathrooms. Why not? Screw it.
Yeah, you see a drunk-ass girl using the urinal.
I saw somebody in the Port Authority take a dump in the urinal twice, 2 days in a row. They had to get the dudes. They were so angry, they had to use the snake. Because what happened is, not only did this guy take a dump in the urinal, listen to me, not only did he take a dump, he had a screwdriver, and because the caps that block from there's like a little strainer. So he unscrewed the strainer and took a dump in it. And he clogged it, I guess, and the dudes had to come in with the snake, unclog it, and he did it 2 days in a row. So now they got somebody basically watching the bathroom over there. It's crazy.
Holy shit.
Wow.
It's
They
bad.
watch you taking a dump. It's the TSA.
Dude, it's Port
Toilet Safety
Authority.
Administration. Let me check inside your asshole.
Whoa, what was that? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
I got to check your asshole.
What's that about?
South Park.
Oh, that's like a meme. Oh, I'll be right back. Gotta use it.
what
Keep the
happened to Danny?
conversation going. Tell us some stories.
Danny has like the worst signal. He's gonna fucking destroy your ears.
Word.
Dude,
Zelly, are you smoking?
or stop hitting it so hard.
I don't know. What do you think?
I think you are.
I smoke quite a bit.
Let me ask you something. How many times you smoke a day?
I don't know. 4 times about. I don't know. I really don't know. Really
How
weird.
many
Press
pops
that
did
kid.
you smoke this week?
He doesn't remember.
How many
I
what?
got myself a Coca-Cola
many
Zero
pops have
Sugar,
you smoking?
caffeine free. For
Oh, dude,
beautiful
you think
Thursday.
I remember?
He doesn't even remember what happened 5 minutes ago.
Dude, I smoke so freaking much, man. Like, I don't
Dude,
know,
you
man.
can move it. How much money are you spending on this every month?
Yeah. How much are you smoking? How much money are you spending on it? We got a giggle. That's bad.
That's
All right,
I don't-
more or less
I don't
$1,000 a month.
How much,
I
Andre?
don't speak finances.
He doesn't speak finances.
How much did you say was it? He doesn't speak finances.
Okay. How about quantity? Over 5 ounces or less in a month?
What? I wish 5 ounces, man. Less, definitely less. A lot less.
Big less?
Okay, 3 more or less.
What?
3 ounces, more or less.
Less.
Less than 3. He's a recreational smoker.
I don't believe that either.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean? Yeah, he is.
Dude, he smokes way more than that, I'm telling you.
So
Yeah,
what?
there's no way you just smoke that much, that little.
So what? But
Wow.
Zelly, what about food-wise? How much do you eat? Would you say how many calories? Would you say you eat more or less than 1,000 calories a day? You're a pretty skinny dude, man.
Less.
Yeah, you barely eat. What do you eat? Like 1 meal a day? You do the intermittent fasting to try to stay healthy and stuff?
I don't stay healthy. There's nothing healthy about me.
What? I was under the impression you're like weren't you like you're like a Buddhist monk, man? Dude, you're pretty like Zen, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, but it doesn't mean I'm healthy. I have one of the most unhealthiest diets you can ever have.
All right, let's hear it. What do you have? Oh wait, but because you're Jewish, you don't eat pork though and bacon, right? Or you do?
Well, I do, but I'm not supposed to.
What's that whole thing about? What is that? Are you gonna go to like let's say you do eat it, and how can you make amends for eating it? Would you have to like pray to God and ask for apology, or is it like a slap on the wrist? It's like you're not supposed to do it, but I'll look the other way, or is it a big thing? Yeah, that's actually I always wanted to know, is it a big thing or a small thing? Eating pork.
What? Well, I mean, like, you have people turning spiritual that come from, like, all walks of life, including, like, you know, people who haven't even been, like, you know, righteous and stuff. They turn spiritual.
Of course.
They can become rabbis. So it's like, you know, what about for them? They probably ate a lot of pork in their life before they start going on that path. Like,
but
it's not that big of a deal, you know, as long as
so
you
from
apologize if
sins,
you're religious, though.
sin wise, would that be like what would that be close to? It's like it's basically like it's like a slap on. Isn't there like a thing you're not supposed to eat shellfish too or something like that?
Yeah, you can't eat shellfish.
Why is nobody makes a big deal about the shellfish, but
Eat shrimp and lobster and crab. That do we do?
yeah.
Well, you can eat fish, but like,
Yeah, I'm getting fucking hungry now.
Everybody's hungry, Rob.
man.
We're hungry guys. Like I was telling Zelly, Let me ask you a question.
Yo, you got that pizza right there. That sounds a little
That
yummy.
pizza's spinning. It's gonna spin all night, and the burger with the drink and the fries. I got the curlies over there.
Yo, Zelly, you sound like a street pie. Yo, that pizza looks yummy.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful pizza. I got a pizza over here, and I got the nice burger spinning with the curly and a soft drink. Zelly, let me ask you a question. The flat Earth, yes or no?
What was that again?
The flat Earth for you, yes or no? You believe in it, no?
Oh, dude, totally, man. It makes complete fucking sense to me, bro. I've only been on a plane like a fucking dozen times, but you know what? Earth gotta be flat.
Why? How come you think so? Let me hear. I remember you were telling me you were dropping knowledge, man. Let's hear it a little bit.
Drop the knowledge on the flat Earth?
Yeah, man.
Come on, man.
You were sarcastic.
What year this is? Come on.
Yeah, I am being sarcastic. No fucking way I believe in the flat Earth. I can't do fucking...
You don't believe it? Was that a stretch? I heard a stretch.
Holy shit, Joe, cool fucking hairdo, bro.
Thanks, man. I grew it out yesterday. All right, so no, you actually don't believe it. Yeah, I was trying to get Peltsman, but dude, what's going on with him? He's very scared about it and everything. Like, is he hiding something? What's he hiding? What does he know? I want to know what he knows. Does he have the files? What files does he have, and what the hell is he doing with them? Give them to me. Because he was talking about Jesus being from Canada or some crazy crap like that nobody believes.
I don't know, man. Peltsman is Peltsman.
Peltsman.
He's an alien.
Peltsman. It might
He's
be
an alien?
Peltsman Mayan.
Peltsman Mayan. Exactly. Indeed. Indeed.
Right now, he's watching the basketball draft like a fag.
Whoa! Watch it. You nuts?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like
Unbelievable.
a fagula.
Unacceptable. So what else is going on? What's going on this Thursday night? What's the plan for the weekend? What are we doing? What are we seeing? Who's doing what? Andre, let me ask you this question. Did you guys notice Andre works with, this is actually very interesting. There's a lot of questions and follow-ups we could ask. Andre works with the Amish people, almost not strictly with the Amish, but how would you say? It's basically you do interact with them daily, right?
No, not at all.
You don't, but but seriously, how does it work with them? You were sending me pictures of them. They're right there, basically.
They are right there, but they're usually working on a separate house.
And they're keeping to themselves, so there's not. Are you not allowed to? Yeah. Does
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't even want to fucking approach them.
How come? Does it scare you?
Well, dude, look, it's fucking 8 guys walking around with the same fucking clothes,
Uh-huh.
the same fucking haircut, and the same stupid look on their face. Obviously, it's gonna get the fucking pulse. It's gonna scare you.
What's the look on the face?
No, it shouldn't scare me. Just they keep to themselves, and that's it.
Wait. What's the look on the face? What kind of look do they have?
Like this fucking naive, oblivious, fucking dopey-headed look. What are they gonna be thinking if I was to get like a fucking like a speaker, like one of those big DeWalt speakers, and just like put on some porn next to them?
Yeah.
And see how they react to it.
Weren't you saying you were gonna
like German fucking propaganda, like like Hitler's speech or something?
Didn't you say you were gonna try to actually mimic their haircut? Because if you wanted to, your hair's a little bit long, so you can get their haircut. And you would put on the same clothes for one day just to mess with them, and you would try to like infiltrate their base and wear a GoPro while you did it.
Go back to their house with them. Go back to their house with them and just see how they live.
Go back to their house and eat all of their butter. Because they pump it. I saw it. They pump the butter like crazy. It's a lot of work. A lot of them, Andre, is it true? I saw in videos, a lot of them, they got jacked forearms and everything like that, right?
Yeah, because they all churn their butter.
All day. But listen, you know what the weird thing is?
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can I ask Andre a question?
Absolutely, go ahead. The forum's yours, man.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it?
So do they have like Amish mills treated like livestock, like dogs and shit?
Wait, what?
Do they have?
I heard that.
Sorry, go ahead.
They have like a. Go ahead, like livestock for dogs.
I can't make out. All I heard was dogs.
What Rob is saying, he's saying that they have their own special breed of Amish dog. Like they have that doofy ass haircut too.
Oh, I have no idea. That's why I need to infiltrate their base and see how they live and see what kind of dog they have. I've never even fucking heard that.
Isn't it?
I heard they killed dogs.
I thought you said they had dogs. Not a
I'm being serious. They have puppy mills that kill dogs.
But isn't a puppy mill is used just to
do they eat them or do they just kill them and sacrifice?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I don't know. Hold on. Like I heard about this, and I'm reading up to do puppy mills kill dogs.
They sacrifice a dog or they finish building a house.
Wait, are you starting two different conversations, or you're bringing in the Amish with the puppy mills that the Amish kill the puppies and they eat them?
Oh, that's what I was talking about. This is all. I'm reading it right now.
Let me hold on, guys, hold on. Be quiet. Let Rob read this. Rob, go ahead, read.
Do puppy mills kill dogs? That is all too common on puppy mills. Many sick and untreated dogs die in their cages. Mother dogs who can no longer breed are killed in various ways because they are no longer profitable. Puppy mill owners kill them.
But what does that? Does this have? So this has nothing to do with the Amish. This is just a different thing, right?
No, the Amish do that.
So the Amish own a lot of puppy mills?
Yeah, I heard this from another friend. I'm looking it up, and it seems like it's true.
Wait, but why would they? Oh my God! So what you're saying is they probably kill them when they get too old, because nobody's gonna buy them. Jesus.
Yeah, that's fucking horrible.
Dude, that might be. That's sick. How can you kill a puppy? Well, it's not a puppy anymore, but goddamn, can you imagine that? Dude, a dog does nothing but love you unconditionally. Come on, are you nuts?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dogs are amazing.
That's messed up. What's everybody's take on this? Andre, have you seen any blood on like a guy when he comes into work or something? Like he looks like he has like puppy blood on him or something he hasn't washed off in his hair or something?
No, not yet at least.
Let me ask you a question. You know what I was asking Andre? This was interesting because Andre was telling me that a bunch of the Amish, they work with him. But I was asking him, I said, dude, how the hell did they get to work? You know what I mean? They're not allowed to drive cars and use electricity.
Oh, that's obvious. They actually hire a guy who has a van, and they all get into the van. I think they pay him probably $100 a day, so he drives them to the job. They go to work, and then he kind of just chills there for the rest of the day until they're ready to go home. He just sits in the car listening to a fucking radio.
That's cheating, though, isn't it?
Hey,
But that's cheating.
Well,
it's like,
yeah,
I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to make you use it. God's pissed.
Hey, you should make a business out there. Like an Amish Uber.
No, but think about it, dude.
Honestly, that's using your head.
No, but
how is the Amish person get a fucking phone and order my Uber if they can't use electricity?
That's true.
Yeah,
they can't.
And a note.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
get some-
signals.
That's true.
What, you just make an appointment. All right, every day I'll pick you guys up at this time.
That's a good idea. I like that. Uber for the Amish. No interaction. I'll pick you up every day here. And if I'm not here that day, I'll just pay for it. Because in case they're sick, they can't send them a text, because it'll take 2 days to get to it. Because you got to send like a paper one. But Zelly was saying, Zelly said, oh, that's not BS. That's just using your head. To me, I disagree. You know what? Yes, it is using your head to get around the laws. But it's like, dude, if you're bamboozling God in a way, it's like, all right, you told me not to touch my cock or something, but I got somebody else to touch it for me. Ha ha. I got around. But God's like, yeah, but dude, you weren't supposed to, like, what? Like, you want me to write that you're not supposed to hire... You want God to write, like, he shall not use technology and ride cars and hire another dude who doesn't believe and pay him. You know what I mean? You just bamboozled God.
It never said you can't hire somebody to do the work for you.
Yeah, but you're bamboozling. That's a bamboozle. Is that a bamboozle? I want to vote.
It's a loophole. Jews do it too.
Andre, is it a bamboozle or no?
He's right.
Jews
It's a
do it
loophole.
too.
It's a loophole.
What a bamboozle is.
So you're telling me if it's a bamboozle, you get away with it scot-free. You're not going to hell.
Well, hopefully.
The thing is, like, okay, so if you kind of ignore the word and not the message, it's okay.
Right?
Who said it's ignoring the word?
In a way.
Well, because you're taking it literally, you're taking everybody literally. But there's a message, there's a meaning behind it. You have to read between the lines. If God tells you...
The Gim said, so you can't hire, but you can marry.
You just have fucking anal. That doesn't mean that...
Who's
it's
married?
Okay because it's fucking...
No, I'm joking.
You don't have sex.
Zelly!
Well,
I know right now, isn't it, Zelly?
It's a little hard. Zelly,
yeah.
can you hear me? Zelly, you being Jewish, or Jewish faith, can you tell us a couple of, Zelly, please, can you give me the top 3 best Jewish loopholes of all time? Give me the top 3 best ones.
I can only really think of one loophole that I know of.
I can name 2 for Catholics.
All right, hold on. Let's see. Zelly, go. Loophole.
I can name one.
Let's
you
hear
can
it.
have somebody work for you. You can have somebody work for you during Shabbos,
Yeah,
lighting up all your electricity and shit.
I heard that one. Zelly,
Yeah.
Zelly, is there any way? So what does it say? Is there any loophole with bacon? Like it says you can't eat it. What if somebody has like the stomach thing where you can like shoot the syringe in the stomach after surgery? Would that be is that a loophole? Without making
what?
sense, you know what I mean? Some people, they have a syringe and a freaking like a pipe that goes straight into their stomach, so it skips the mouth, it skips the eating process, it goes straight into digestion. No. What if you just shot a bunch of bacon and pork in there? That's a loophole in a way, because it's like, I didn't eat it. Yeah, a tube feed. I didn't eat it.
Nah, I think you'd have to consult a rabbi, but I think they would say there's no loophole to that.
Dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine going up? Can you imagine coming up to your rabbi, going like, "Rabbi, I have something to talk about. All right, I'm gonna have a pretty busy day. I had so many people that are talking about their family deaths, their funerals. What did you have to ask for me, son?" Yeah, I was just thinking, if I got like a tube feed, could I just shoot a bunch of bacon in my stomach? Like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? Imagine if he's like, dude, that's a great idea. I never thought about it. He runs home, gets one. Now you got a bunch of Jewish guys walking around with tube feeds, eating bacon.
Trust me, nobody wants that.
Shoots it in his arm.
Rob, what about you? You were saying 2 loopholes for the Catholic faith. We got 2 loopholes for the Catholic faith.
Fucking the thing with the Hail Mary, like if you do a sin, you go to the Hail Mary, and everything will go away.
Really, I have a question for you.
Okay, how's that a loophole?
I'm just saying, like, all right, so there's heaven and hell. So
Yeah.
if you do this, you could go to heaven, even though you kill somebody.
I don't know if they're gonna forgive you. I mean,
Let me
you
ask
can.
let me ask you a question, Zelly. Are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so it has come to my attention that recently your nephew has undergone his bris.
Yep.
Now, is it true, and now correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that the rabbi who performs the bris has to give the kid a blowjob or suck the blood out of the penis. Is that correct?
I've heard that too, and I've got to hold the kid, and I didn't see any of that sort. Believe me, I had a frightened look on my face the whole time.
I think, isn't it true? I think they only do that in like the super secular ones. It's like the same thing with like the Muslims where
Super religious, you mean?
Yeah, super, yeah, exactly. The ones who follow it to the word, to the T, like, and that's like 1% of the actual population who do it. And it's like Borough Park where it's the Hasidic Jewish, not the regular Jewish, where it's like this, and it's not all the Hasidic. It's like only like the like the craziest ones, right?
I don't know.
Because they had it in Borough Park. They had a breakout of like, what is it, like rabies or something when the guy bit the penis?
No, herpes.
Herpes, yeah.
Herpes. I heard that too.
That's some fucked up shit, man.
It's not nice. And I was saying this. It's like, dude, when does it become wrong? If you're given the sucky, if you go an inch too deep, it's wrong. You know what I mean? If you're giving a blowy, if you're doing the blowy thing, the guy has to suckle the blood off the penny. That's right.
And the worst part is that somebody has to hold the kid. So basically, you're willingly giving your son, nephew, what the fuck ever, to this fucking bearded pedophile in a long trench.
Whoa, watch it. Just because he's bearded doesn't make him a pedo.
Actually, that's a moil. It's not a rabbi. They wear white.
That's true.
All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is still there. You're giving your fucking kid to this fucking pedophile willingly. And then that kid's going to find out about it when he gets older, and he's going to fucking hate you for the rest of his life.
No, he's not. He's not going to care because a lot of them, they follow the religion. They think that's like a part of their thing. You know what I mean? They don't mind.
I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember it.
But you realized you were molested as a little kid.
No, that never happened to him. He said, "I'll be right back." He never said that happened to him.
No, of course not. That couldn't happen to me. Oh, fuck.
Look at that biker.
Alright, guys, I gotta go. I have to take care of some things right now.
All right, then.
Alright, man.
Take it easy there, buddy.
Oh, later.
Later.
So who went? Who did we lose? Who did we just lose?
We just lost Robert.
Yo, yeah. Jonas,
We lost Brooklyn Rob.
What happened, Zell?
You should play that recording I sent you.
Which one?
The one where the dude's pissed.
The what?
Oh, somebody was fucking his girl.
No, nobody was fucking his girl.
Oh no! Oh, what the hell was that? What the hell was that, dude? You send me some. This is how crazy this guy is. Listen, I'm laying in bed, I'm relaxing. I look at my phone at 3 a.m. I get some weird message. I got a recording of some guy screaming at somebody. What's that all about? You were getting threats via Facebook Messenger through some guy who thought that you were trying to, quote unquote, get with his girl. Is that correct, or am I wrong? Am I missing something?
No, you're absolutely right on that one.
And how nervous did that make you?
Not at all.
Why did you end up sharing it with everybody?
I thought it was a funny message.
It's not bad, yeah. I didn't understand, but the weird thing is you send it to people without giving context, and I think as we know it, context is everything. If you're gonna send something, let me know what you're sending me, because other than that, you look like a raving lunatic, a maniac, a psycho, a freak.
What do you mean? He just seemed like a lunatic.
I know he is, but you send me the message and I had no idea what that was. You know what I mean? You send me a message of somebody screaming, and then I respond with, "What is this? What's the explanation?"
You should play it for the viewers.
No, because it doesn't. That doesn't make any sense. It's weird. It's a weird.
No. Here's what happened.
Okay, there you go. Give us that, and then we can lead to it. Let's hear it. So what happened?
All right. So basically, these two girls wanted to smoke, so I said, all right, come smoke with me and my friends.
Uh-huh.
That's what was happening. We were smoking in my house, the boyfriend found out that she was in my house, so
Right.
he decided to message me like that. Like, you know, I was ignoring him because I'm like, I don't need that, you know?
Right, it makes you nervous.
No, I'm not nervous. I just don't need problems. I just don't respond.
Of course.
I don't care. So anyways, he sent me that message, and I just thought it was funny, so I shared it with a lot of my close friends. But, you know, I think the viewers deserve to hear the message, you know, to talk about it.
If you insist, let me see. If you insist, I'll play it for the viewers. Let me play it. Let me see if I can pull it up. I'll pull up the message. Let's see. Let me see. Right, here it is.
Advise you to tell Blair to leave your house, because that's real disrespectful. You know that's my woman, and you're going to have her in your house? Your best bet is tell her to get the fuck out, because if me and my guys going to pull up, I promise you.
Is it play?
There's not going to be no more talking, my nigga. I'm done with these fucking West 8th niggas.
Hold on.
Playing so tough, ain't never been through shit. Your best bet is to tell her to get the fuck out your house. Now.
Yeah, it played, and we got to hear it, and it's laced with profanity, and laced with profanity. There's obscenities in there. It's threatening. It's very aggressive. The person who is leaving this message, it does come across as this person will not be messed with. This person is a tough son of a gun, and not only is he a tough son of a gun, but he claims, and not that he claims, but he says that he will recruit, or he has recruits on his side that are willing to partake in a physical confrontation with the person that the message is intended for, which is you, Zelly.
Oh, he's one of those Latin kings.
So this is a scary guy. This is a tough guy. Has this guy been to jail?
Yeah.
He's been to jail, and does he have tattoos and stuff like "I kill you, homie"? And does he have like a teardrop and everything?
Oh, he does have a teardrop.
He does. Oh, isn't it true that the teardrop represents a murdered person, somebody he's killed?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Hold on a second. I have Rob calling back. He did not want to leave. He's back, baby. He's back. Hold on. Rob? Yo. Rob. What's going on with this? Oh, man. We just lost him. Okay, hold on. Gotta call him back. Okay. Gotta call him back. I lost him. For some reason, Rob's phone didn't merge. 1 second. I gotta call everybody back. Give me a second. I gotta call Zelly. Give me a second. So this is a scary guy, though. 1 second.
Yeah?
Hold on. Alright, Drey, Zelly, you guys are merged. I don't know what happened with Rob. It seemed like he called me, but something happened with the phone. I'll wait. Rob, if you're listening, call me back again if you want to talk. If you has dialed me, then it is what it is. But if anything, yeah, call me back. So this is a scary guy. He has a teardrop and everything, yet you claim no fear. Would you tell the audience what your weight and height is?
What, my weight and height?
Yeah.
I'm like 130, 140, 5'7".
Soaking wet.
So he's 5'7", 130 pounds, and you're dealing with a guy who is a Latin king. He has a teardrop. This is a murderer. We're talking possibly, and he has homies and everything that he knows in Coney Island, and he's claiming that he will physically harm you. Yet, at 130 pounds, coming in at 5'7", you're not scared.
No. Listen, first off, that threat's a few weeks old.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think he has anyone in Coney Island. So, Coney Island is not usually Latin king.
So you think he has nobody, but he's claiming he's trying to reach...
No, he has people.
Not in that area.
Let's get him on the phone. Call him up and ask him. Yeah.
Do we have his phone number? I would like to speak to this guy. This is an interest. If we can get this guy on the phone, this would be amazing.
This would be.
Oh my God! I need his phone number. I need to call this guy up, find out. We have to squash the beef. We have to find out what's going on the show. Is this guy a Latin King? What happened with the teardrop? Will he admit to murder? Will he not? Will the cops use that as evidence and send him away to jail for life? New York does not have a death penalty, so he'll only do life. But will he admit on the show live on Twitch, for the viewers, for the people, if he has killed somebody and how he got the teardrop tattoo? And what's his nickname? Does he have a nickname like Loco or Crazy Holmes or something like that?
Tico.
What's his nickname? Tico?
It's just Mano.
Mano? What does that mean? Does that mean anything?
I don't know.
But so let me get this straight. So this is a few. Did you respond to this death threat in a way that it was? Because it was like, if you do it, I got the guys, and it's not gonna look pretty, buddy.
I got you on camera.
Yeah.
News.
So what? Are you scared for your life right now? Is that what I'm asking? You're located. You're scared or no?
No, because usually these people forget like the next day.
So you think this was just a rage of the moment, and he threw out all his friends? I know, guys, if you do this, I'll kill you. And you didn't even respond, and he forgot just like that.
Yeah.
Is it possible that you weren't the only guy he was calling? Like, he copied and pasted this message to like 6 other guys that he had to threaten, and he forgot.
No, his girlfriend was at my house.
And he wasn't happy about that.
Oh.
So that made him upset.
Yeah, bro. But like, it's not like I'm doing anything with her. We were just smoking.
Yeah. And but you didn't respond to him anything. You just whatever.
Yeah, she talked to him. He called her, and then she decided to go home. I think I told her she's free to stay if she wants.
Right. And she was like, no, it's okay, because I got this guy with a teardrop tattoo that just said that he's going to jump me if I don't. What do you think? What do you think? This wasn't going to happen. There was nothing sexual, but what do you think would happen if you send him a picture, a selfie with her, and you're like, ha ha, F? The Latin Kings, I got your girl, what's up? I'm the king of Coney Island. If you send him a message or anything like that, not that you would, this is completely imagined, what do you think his response would be, and what would happen? Would there be a war?
Oh, dude, it would be crazy.
What would happen?
He'd probably end up going to jail for life.
Because you would be deceased.
Well, dude, I mean, like, this guy's gonna try to come into Luna Park, from which he's banned. He can't come here.
Whoa! I mean, he's banned?
Yeah.
How do you get banned from Luna Park?
Because he's too crazy.
What did he do? Have a scoop?
I don't know. One time he wanted to jump off the roof.
He wanted to jump off the roof?
Yeah.
Did he have a parachute?
No.
So was he under an influence of drugs, or is he just like, hey, yo, I'm so hard, I'm going to jump off this roof and live, like in Matrix? Like, you know what I mean? Some guys think.
Nah, bipolar, like, he wanted to do that shit. At the time, I was like, nah, don't. But really, he should have done it.
Wait, so you were actually with him at the time?
I was in a house that, like, on the 20th floor.
I like the way you also phrased it too. Not like, dude, don't do it, you're gonna die. You're like, nah, dude, forget it, don't do it. It's not like, dude, don't do it. You're like, you know what? That may be a silly idea. Wait, maybe tomorrow. So what? So what happened? He was like, hey, dude, I'm thinking of jumping off of the building, and then somebody was like, hey, you can't do that. Never come back here again. Or how did that work?
I don't know. He did something, and just people, dude, he looks like a scary dude, you know?
But you're not scared of him.
Yeah, why is that? That's weird. You're not scared of how many?
How gangster are you really? Can you tell us?
Yeah, 1 to 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. How gangster are you?
Blood friends or something like that.
Nah, I'm not connected at all.
You're not connected, but you know people.
Stop being so modest, man. We all know you're gangsters, fuck.
So you're not scared to be touched because everybody knows you and you know everybody, but you won't say. I respect that. I'm not gonna bug you or anything like that. But let me hear some more crazy stories from the Luna Park. I mean, this is a crazy place, right? Coney Island. It's a scary place, a crazy place. What? Any maniacs jumping off roofs like that guy or anything like that?
Oh, dude, nah. I'm not gonna talk about that now. We had a recent fire.
A recent who?
Fire.
What do you mean?
And one of the Trump buildings was burning.
Whoa, what happened with that?
Oh, yeah, I saw that on Tuesday morning. I was walking in my car and there was like 7 fire trucks on Neptune.
What happened with that?
I don't know. It was on the 4th floor. Dave's asking how's the baby.
Beautiful. Great baby. Love the baby.
Beautiful. Great baby. Love the baby.
I have a daughter. Baby, beautiful daughter. I love my daughter. Beautiful baby daughter. I love her. So
you're gonna be a great dad.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's coming from the heart. I felt that was heartfelt. I got a single tear building up in my left eye.
Oh, what the fuck?
Loving it. Listen, getting back to these lunatic psychos, were you ever into the whole, what is it, like, what was the whole thing with the Coney Island, the Warriors, right? That was a big story about that, right? That was old propaganda. Weren't there the Coney Island lunatics or something like that? A gang of them?
Wasn't that in, like, the 70s, man?
Yeah, that was before me, man. Like, that's ancient history now.
Jesus. How has Coney Island changed since you moved? When did you move to Coney Island, and how has it changed?
Oh, it changed a lot within the last year, I would say. We're getting a new high-rise here. We're getting a lot of things.
So it's not as scary anymore. It's not as bad.
Well, no, it's still pretty bad, but, like, it's, hopefully going to get better.
Right.
No.
Listen, everybody hopes that their area gets better and the neighboring areas get worse. Not that I hope that your neighbors get lost, but,
I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not educated in like zoning laws and shit like that.
No, of course. Well, zoning laws are different. You know what I mean? But as long as it's getting better, listen, who can complain? You know? What is it? They had that freaking What is it? They had that psychopath back in 1980 or something like that. What was his name? Son of Sam. He shot those guys in Bensonhurst. That was back in the day when I lived in Bensonhurst. That was like 5 blocks away from me. That was by
I think he was early.
Bath Avenue.
Dude.
90s maybe.
No, 70s, bro. He wasn't around then.
No?
I don't know about it.
Son of Sam. I don't know. He was psycho. He was killing people.
My mom told me a story about like how when the power went out,
The most recent one? 2006?
No, the Son of Sam one.
Oh, okay. The blackout.
Yep.
Okay, what happened?
She was in New York. She had to walk home in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
It was a scary time back then.
I have reached my destination. I gotta let you guys go for a bit. Maybe if you're still on later, I'll call in.
Okay, go ahead. If anything, call in. If not, tune in, call in. It is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Zelly, continue.
So now we're a 2-man show.
We're a 2-man show, just down to me and you, man. It's beautiful. If Andre just reached his destination, he was just driving for freaking 8 hours, and not only was he driving for 8 hours, he hit a freaking tornado, too. Live on air, mind you. Live on air, he hit a funnel of tornado. Afterwards, I'm going to double check and make sure that it touched down. Because this man's not a liar, so I believe him, but I've seen, actually driving through that area, like I said, in the summertime, we experience like these crazy storms I've never experienced in New York. So, I mean, it's similar, I guess, to like the Tornado Valley stuff over there. It goes crazy. But anyway, so in the 70s, you're not claiming, your mom is saying that in the 70s she was walking home during one of the blackouts and she was scared because of the Son of Sam thing was going around the city, the scare.
Oh, yeah.
So what happened? She was just scared, that's it? She's like, I was a little nervous. Yeah,
no,
Jesus.
It's like a small thing, because Son of Sam, like you said, was in... I don't even think he was doing Bensonhurst. I think he was up in the Bronx.
No. He did Bensonhurst. Look it up. Brooklyn? He hit them in the Bronx. Yes, he hit them in the Bronx. He hit them in the Bensonhurst. He hit them around a lot of areas. He did all the boroughs, I think. Son of Sam, 5 Borough Sam. I think that was his nickname in some of the corners. 5 Borough Sam, Son of Sam. So he did it specifically. He did Manhattan. He did the Bronx, Did everything. He even did Staten Island. He didn't even want to because as soon as he got off the bridge, I think he made a Yui as soon as he got off the Verrazano Bridge because Staten Island is a shithole. He popped the first guy he saw. He didn't want to stay there. Had to pay for the toll, though. Back then it was, I think, $6.75, something like that. Even back then it was expensive, but whatever. Different story.
Whatever. It's crazy, man. Those were crazy times.
Dude, it's not that. No. Stop it. Listen, there's a psychopath, there's a maniac, there's a lunatic, there's a serial killer in Gilgo Beach. You know what I'm talking about? There's a Long Island serial killer out there who killed 20 people. He put them all along Jones Beach right there. You heard about him, no?
That's new to me.
This is news to you? This is like freaking 7-8 years ago this guy did this. He's one of the most wanted serial killers, but nobody knows who he is. He basically, what he did was, they found a bunch of bodies. They did a documentary on it too. They think it might be some doctor or somebody who's a cop or something like that. It's very scary, very interesting. But they found a bunch of freaking bodies all in like the little burlap sacks and everything all along Gilgo Beach and Jones Beach, all along there. The guy dumped them. And they said he must have been a professional or something because he never really, the way he handled the business, the way he disposed of the bodies and everything like that. They said that the guy did it perfectly and beautifully and everything like that. So this is coming from the cops. They're saying he's either a cop or he knows how the inside business works and everything like that. So, and he's still at large, but they did a documentary about it, and there was a chick who got kidnapped, and she escaped, but she escaped from this doctor or something like that, and I forgot what happened. The doctor said, he's like, yo, listen, I wasn't going to kill her, I was just treating her for depression or schizophrenia or something like that. The girl's nuts, I would never kill her. And then the cops are like, I don't know why, but I believe you, let him go. And everybody's like, dude, what the hell? That's a BS excuse, bud. The guy's like, listen, they already accepted my apology, so you can't get me. So I don't know, it was like a double jeopardy law or something like that. Weird. So the guy's basically out and killing everybody. That's nuts. Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
It is crazy. You telling me. Jesus Christ.
20 people?
Yeah, 20 people. I can't believe you never heard about this. 20 people dead. You got any other stories of the Coney Island maniacs? Listen, I heard about this. Is this true? I need confirmation or something. I heard that they have, under the boardwalk in Coney Island, they have bum fights there. Like it's like a UFC type of thing. Like Bloodsport, Jean-Claude Van Damme. They get the best homeless fighters and these rich guys, they go under the boardwalk and they watch them fight. Do you hear anything about that? I heard that they hold bum fights under the boardwalk. And supposedly it's like Muay Thai, like I said, blood sport type of thing. It's insane. Did you hear anything about that?
No, but it's possible.
So you do believe it?
Anything's possible.
Well, let me hear some possibilities. Give me a nice story or something.
I think I'm all stories right now.
Hold on. What's a good story? You got anything? You gotta give me something.
Nah.
Give me a second, Zelly. I gotta use the bathroom. Give me a second. Hold on 1 second.
All right.
Zelly, you there? What's a better drink than a Coca-Cola caffeine-free? Listen, you heard about those ticks that they have nowadays? They got the tick. What the hell is it? It's the called the Lone Star tick. You got bit by it, you can't eat red meat.
Never got bit by it.
Well, I never did too, but what I'm saying is, didn't they oh, did you know this? Actually, hold on. Besides the Lone Star tick, dude, this guy told me at work, I thought he was loony. I thought he was a maniac. I thought he was a psychopath. I thought he was lying to me. You know what he said to me? I don't know if the viewers, I didn't even know this. Sally, let me tell you something and let me know, let me just tell me yes or no. The Nazis landed in Montauk.
Where?
Montauk, Long Island, out east, America. The Nazis landed in Montauk.
No.
Yes.
We have relatives of Hitler that live in Long Island, but
They what?
we have relatives of Hitler that live in Long Island.
What do you mean? You have relatives of Hitler?
No, there's relatives. There are people who are related to Hitler that live in Long Island.
No. But did you hear what I said? Nazis during the war landed in Montauk, and their mission was to go into the water supply and freaking poison the water supply and kill everybody in New York. I thought that was a BS story. Listen, if you don't believe me, Google it. I didn't believe this for nothing. And then I Googled it. I was like, dude, I've never heard about this. I'm like, this should be a movie. I'm like, this is the craziest thing. And it was like only 3 of them or something. I think they took like a mini submarine or a little boat. They got off and they had their German army uniforms and everything. They made it to America. I never knew that the Nazis made it to America during World War II. And it was only, like I said, like 3 or 4 of them, but they made it. And they were going to go freaking poison the water supply. It was sick.
That's interesting. What's the name of the...
Of the what? Dude, Nazis in Montauk. Put that. But besides that, hold on. You said that there's Hitler's relatives are living now in Long Island?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
What? Who? How are they
nephew.
related? What are they? Their uncle? Uncle Hitler or something?
His
Well, not
nephew-
uncle. I mean, the grandkids, whatever.
His nephew hated him and fought for the U.S. Navy during World War II.
I think I heard about that. Yeah.
Yep. And where he chose to settle was in Long Island.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Hold on, I got a second call.
What do you? All right.
Yeah, it's my folks.
Go ahead, pick up, and then come back. Don't hang up though. All right. I was watching this documentary. It was pretty interesting. It was about the Nazi occupation and everything. After World War II, all the Nazis, they freaking fled to South America, Argentina, Chile, and everything. And not only did they fled, they set up these bases and these camps. And these camps were sick. These people were nuts. Let me tell you how nuts they were. They set up these camps, and then they started experimenting on the locals. The locals they let them stay there. Like the Argentinians and the Chileans, they let them chill there. Yeah, whatever, dude, you're German. I don't know nothing about no World War II, whatever. But they set a base, then they started experimenting on their children. I forgot this guy. He does this whole documentary on it, dude. It's such a mind trip. And even nowadays, they have like those like villages. They're like the old Bavarian style towns and everything. It has like all like Nazi propaganda and stuff. And the guy who did the documentary, he infiltrated them. And when he would go into the towns and he would go into the homes of those people, the people would wear like the white gloves and stuff when they would handle the memorabilia. They're like, oh, look at my grandfather's fucking Nazi flag or whatever the hell they have, like the guns and stuff. They were like worshiping them like they were gods and stuff. Dude, that's so crazy. That's such a small part of history that we don't talk about, man. That's pretty trippy, if you ask me. Makes you wonder what the hell happened with the whole history of the world. Lunatics, psychos, wars, everything like that. God. Let's see what the hell's going on here. So we got, I got a phone ringing. Phone's ringing. What do we got? We got the bear. We got Andre. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's happening with him. Pick up. Oh. Giving him a call. Well. Yo. Hold on. You're back. How'd you make it? How's the trip back? You resting up, cozy? You got yourself some cold beers?
Yeah, I stopped by McDonald's and by the deli, got a 6-pack and some food.
What did you get? What kind of food did you get? Let's hear it.
Well, they have the deal going on, and I'm not one to pass up a deal.
What's the deal? Let's hear it.
Fries for $7.
What was it?
2 Big Macs and a fries, $7.
Let me ask you a question. I've always wondered this. Different state, is it different quality, or how's the quality of the food and everything like that?
It's pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same. We were talking about with Zelly about Nazi. Did you notice, Andre? I don't know if you actually were you listening at all or no?
No, I just came in and I started unloading my car.
We're talking about.
How am I going to listen?
Let me know. Is this? You think I'm lying or no? The Nazis made it to Montauk and they tried to poison the water supply and kill everybody in New York.
Everybody knows that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know about that. Yeah, it's crazy, man, that they actually made it, dude. That was pretty sick.
Yeah. They got in their U-boats and made it all the way to America, and then they got onto Long Island and they started throwing Nazi poison into the water supply.
Yeah, and then they got arrested right away, dude. It's so crazy how they got caught.
Yeah. They got arrested, and one of them was actually Hitler's son.
You're serious?
Oh wow.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Hitler didn't have a son, did he?
No, he didn't. He had a nephew.
Yeah, but
I mean, is this a real topic? Are you guys actually talking about this?
Yeah, we were talking about this before. Yeah.
I've never heard that, but it sounds fucking insane to me.
Oh, you didn't know? Dude, I didn't. No. Listen, there's this guy at my job. His dad was like a World War II vet, and he was talking about it, too, about the Montauk thing. And I look at him, I'm like, dude, the Nazis never made it to Montauk. I'm like, they never came to America. He's like, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, they came there, and they tried to poison the water supply. So right away, I went on my phone, I Googled it, and I found it. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, dude, that's real. I was telling Zelly, I'm like, dude, that should be a movie, because I'm like, nobody knows about this. That's why I was shocked when you said everybody knew about this.
That sounds crazy to me.
That was the only incident of the freaking Nazis making it to America. They made it to Montauk. I forgot what it's called, but dude, Google it, look it up. I couldn't believe it was the craziest story. They need to make a movie about it. It's insane. Yeah. So what kind of beer did you get?
What kind of beer did I get?
Yeah.
Heineken.
A 6-pack of Heineken?
6-pack of Heineken. I just smoked my fucking bogey and sipped it down.
Ooh. Nice. How was it? Went down smooth? Parliament 100?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's the weather difference right now? Is it raining in Ohio? How is it? What is it? Is it colder? Is it warmer? Midwest?
It's raining. I'd say it's about in the lower mid-60s.
Oh, wow. So it is significantly colder.
What's insane is because Ohio is so far away, but it's still on the same time zone. It's still not pitch dark here yet. What time is it?
9:30?
9:35. The sky is still
Holy crap, dude!
Blue.
It's completely pitch dark here.
Yeah, it's like a dark blue over here.
Dude, I got a bone to pick with you. What the hell is Midwest? You guys aren't even close. You guys might as well be East Coast. Midwest.
Ohio is in Midwest, is it?
Yeah, Midwest. Dude, you'd be Central. Huh?
Nah, bro. Ohio is Middle East.
Nah.
He's back. Zelly's back. Zelly, I was saying I got a bone to pick with people. Dude, the states that are on the east, they call them Midwest. I don't understand what happened. Is it because back then there wasn't that many people living on the West Coast or something? So they're just like, you know what? Compared to us, it's out west. So we'll just call it Midwest. Because, dude, it makes no sense. Ohio's called Midwest. Freaking, what the hell? Illinois is Midwest and everything. Indiana, Midwest.
Nah, Illinois is definitely not Midwest.
Of course it's not, but that's what...
I think this is technically Middle America.
No. Let me look it up right now.
When you go more west from the middle.
Hold on. God.
Yeah, it's more like Iowa.
Let me see.
Yeah, like Kansas, Iowa, Idaho.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna make this interesting. Hold on. I'm gonna make this interesting as we're talking. I'll pull it up. I'll put it up on the Twitch. I'll pull it up right now. Hold on. Let me see. See. Guys, keep talking. Go ahead. Don't be scared.
Well, yeah, I appreciate the insight, but I'm kind of in the middle of getting settled in here, so I'm going to have to catch you later.
Oh, you're out?
Yeah, because I'm still kind of unpacking and shit.
Yeah, it is, Drey.
What?
It actually is, yeah. It's the Midwest.
Ohio's Midwest?
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Wow.
Ohio's Midwest. I just looked up. I'm not going to pull it up. Forget it. I'm not going to pull it up. I just look it up yourself. Look up the map of the Midwest. How's that even close to Midwest? That's not even central yet. Maybe from back in the day, from like all the maps and everything. I don't know. Maybe it made sense or something like that back then. But now, come on. Let's update the map a little bit. You know what I mean? Forget it, huh? Bastards. Alia. Zelly? Allah. Zelly.
Yo. Yeah, I'm here.
Got anything to say?
I don't know, man.
Oh, we're gonna wrap this thing up.
Who's PZ Police, bro?
I don't know. They're on there. Hold on. Let me see. Not sure.
It's the boys.
It's the boys? Could be. Yo, Zelly.
Yo.
That's it. Let's wrap this thing. Let's wrap this puppy up on this Thursday. It was a beautiful podcast. Let's do this again sometime soon.
You got it.
All right, man. Take care.
You got it.
Yeah.
You too, brother.
Later. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Oh. Later. It's a beautiful day. What a Thursday. Couldn't have went better.